Okay, let me. Before anything else, hopefully I'm like, let me just double check that the sound is okay. So you're gonna hear me double again. The pre-warning. You're gonna hear me double because I need to check the sound. Let's see here. Wait, I need to give the headphones I can hear. Okay, it seems fine. I think I'm malfunctioning. Also, let me turn off any alarms, because I forgot to do that just now. So that we don't have all the buzzing that we did earlier, because we had so much buzzing. Okay, I have it fixed. Hi, drums! Hi! I ended up buying the game. So I started playing it again earlier, and it's so good. It's so good. But I think I started on the bad ending. I hate bad endings, but oops. Yeah, it wasn't intentional. So we basically think we got hunted by a monster, and now this is a completely different character. We're basically seeing Mizuki's memories with her friend, basically. That's so curious. The school building creaks slightly on our way. Night darkness swirls outside the dirty windows. Draughts wander through the empty hallways, spreading an unpleasant, cloying scent into every dusty corner. This is the character. Why? How have I ended up here? Wasn't I sleeping in bed, hiding from all the problems under your blanket? I was. Then this is a dream. Just a nightmare caused by constant stress. The school seems a little different. Surreal. I walk down the hallway and the sound of footsteps sinks into silence, as if bogged down by rotten boards and dirty walls. I feel someone's eerie presence in every room. Did it just malfunction? My legs lead me to the ground floor window, which in reality is always open. It's open here as well. I rush towards it, ready to lunge outside of her head first. Malfunction. The moment my hands touch the windowsill, several icy drops hit my face. What? Before I can blink, a powerful stream rushes from the window into the hallway. As if the world outside is a solid ocean determined to burst into the only place devoid of water. Getting close to the window becomes impossible. I'm knocked down every time, and the water keeps coming in. It chills my feet, casting a green color. What the hell? I have to run to the first floor. Almost immediately, the water fills the stairwell. In reality, it would have taken a lot of time for the water to fill the rooms on the ground floor. I need to get out immediately, but the windows are closed. The water is coming up fast. I have no choice but to move another floor higher. Absurd, absurd, absurd. I try knocking out the glass with a chair. It doesn't work. Wait, don't. I beg for it to stop, but the water keeps rising. Soon after, there's nowhere to retreat to. The water rises to my chin, then fills my ears. A second, and a greenish trap slams over my head. I open my eyes and dart from side to side, trying to think of a way out. There's none. I'm running out of oxygen. I clutch at my throat, as if this way I can hold on to precious bits of air. No, I can't. A violet string of bubbles bursts from my mouth. Cold, sweet-tasting water rushes inside. The thing is, I misunderstood, because we got options. Either continue... Basically, there was a dare going on in the school, and they made us choose, like, they were, like, someone got beaten up because they didn't do this, like, trying to contact the dead kind of thing. So, this person, Haru, had to do it. And she was like, she basically, I had the choice to either give up and just go like, oh, this is nonsense, or continue with the challenge. And I my brain was like, oh, I'll just go with the option where it's like, this is just like nothing. I'll just tell my friend about it. She doesn't tell her friend at all. And that's the biggest mistake she could make, because apparently the curse thing that comes from it is real. Which means the person closest to them that they care the most about will pass away. So, that's what's happening right now. I expect to die. To suffocate immediately, but for the body of a drowned girl to be found in a perfectly dry school building in the morning. But no. And her brother made like a thing that would ward off the curse back to the one that cast it. And basically she's worried that she is the one that cast it. Also, hi Savage, how you doing? Huh? What? I'm still breathing and I'm still able to speak. You're gonna tell me, wait, I didn't send a message? I thought I sent one. I'm sorry. Also, happy birthday. I thought I sent one. I didn't. No. I'm sorry. I thought I sent a message. I'm sorry. Happy birthday. I'm sorry I didn't send a message. I thought I did. Dang. You're welcome. I hope you're having a nice birthday. How? 100. Oh yeah, we were supposed to count down from 100. And not, like, make a mistake, but we only got to, like, not even 50. The monster's voice echoes across the water. What now? I look around again but see nothing new except the bubbles rising to the ceiling. 99. The sudden realization makes everything inside me go cold. I reverse countdown, just like in the ritual. So I have to do something before the voice counts to 0? What? Get out of the school, but how? 98. I get it, I'm going! When the countdown is over, I will drown. For real this time. It's scary to imagine having to relive the terrifying feeling of my lungs burning from lack of oxygen. No, I gotta move and find a way out. 96. The only logical solution is to try again to exit through the ground floor window. Moving out of water proves to be terribly uncomfortable. For a while I wiggle my legs and arms absurdly, trying to make a move. I can't, I have to swim. Trying not to waste a second, I make my way to the ground floor. Nothing is trying to stop me, a bad feeling building up inside me. 90. As I expected, the window is locked. What now? And now, endless search for something I have no idea about. What does the undead want from me? A completion of the ritual? But now on its terms? Give me a hint, please! I'm really hoping to see messages on the walls like last time, but the mysterious do-gooder doesn't reveal himself. I have to suffer alone. Inspection of the ground floor bears no fruit. Nothing but locked windows and doors and empty flooded offices with chairs and books floating in them. I'm surprised to notice that some of the furniture remains standing on the floor, defying the underwater laws, as if glued to the floor. Well, what else do you expect from a crazy nightmare? 81. Also, we got to see the monster in the standing version, like peeking from the side like this, creepily at us. It was not nice. Also, there's vines coming through there now. And Mysika's voice is literally like super impersonalized and full of vines, like completely full of it. It's just as empty on the first floor. This is where the, like up there, the left side there, was where the monster appeared. And on the second, 72. I reprimand myself for foolishness. If there is a place to start looking, it has to be the very room where I'd read out the spell. I'm worried. 70 residents. Stop drinking! Energy drinks. Stop it. There is no hint of an exit inside. Also, we got 3 boxes, right? And one had an apple on it. So I noticed on the like blackboard here, there's an apple. I think it corresponds to that. And I also realized this character looks like one of the dolls, one of the Grace's dolls that the main character Aki has. So that's also an interesting connection between them. I'm so curious, like, what the connection is between these characters. I'm so curious. We got to choose one of the boxes, so I decided to choose the one box that we hadn't picked on either the demo or earlier on in like this one, because I read it from the beginning again. I walk around it, try to open the windows. Alas, damn it, 66. There is a slight muffled sound of chalk scratching the chalkboard behind me. I jerk sharply, nearly tumbling over my head. Maybe the invisible helper has taken mercy and left a clue after all. But no. It's Mitsuki! It's Mitsuki, standing at the blackboard with her back to me. Hi, amigo! Hi, how you doing? Thank you for the welcome back. I couldn't stop myself. I'm really happy because I've been well enough to stream, so I'm savoring each moment. And I'm also hype about this game. It's really like I'm getting addicted to it. I need to know what happens next. She's wearing a white summer dress. Its hemline is swaying like a skirt of a Medusa. Mitsuki is persistently scribbling the words on the board. The cute emotes. I said I don't have one of those. Traitor. Coward. Give up your tongue. Die. Yeah, the monsters are not afraid to... The dead are not afraid to take your tongue if you do not succeed on the trial. It's also part of that trial. Mitsuki? If you fail the trial, that is. She doesn't react, continuing to write out creepy phrases. One way to fail is by being seen by another person. If you get seen by another person before you count down to 0 from 100, yeah, that's how you lose, and someone close to you gets murdered. 60. I cautiously swim up to Mitsuki, afraid to touch the seaweed like hair. What are you doing here? Mitsuki? These two are best friends, by the way. Also an important fact. Her hand freezes for a moment. Wait. Another 3 appears. We are all cursed. 3 full goodbye stop the end run. Apple. Tongue. Daisuke? Maybe that's the brother's name? Apparently Mitsuki freezes up when she sees Haru's brother. Like she goes like completely stone. She just goes and stops like that. Do you hear me? Answer me. Playing is a triangle! And here's the apple. Died. We are Haru. Oh, I'm guessing this is Anacoris. Like, I think there's an O and that is Anacoris. Do you hear me? Answer me. Mitsuki starts scratching the blackboard with the chalk again. I have no tongue. I jerk backward in terror, but I can't move fast enough underwater. It seems like Mitsuki is about to turn around and grab me with a dead grey hand. But no, she continues to stubbornly scribble words on the board. No tongue. She needs a tongue. Cowardly Haru. Do you like apples? It's overpowering to watch the creepy undead Mitsuki perform the same action over and over like a puppet. I rush back into the hallway, realizing that no one would take mercy and give me a clue. I have to find a way out on my own. 53. Something has changed. I stare into the water so intently that it stings my eyes. Oh, it's Mitsuki. Someone is standing at the other end of the hallway. Someone in a rippling white dress. Her hair smelling of greens. Mitsuki? But you... I turn around. Mitsuki continues to write on the blackboard with a chalk. The hell? The silhouette in the distance looks exactly like Mitsuki in the classroom. It's absurd. 47. I swim towards the staircase. Oh, well, she doesn't look very nice. Oh, she's dripping the black substance. I don't know if this would be like very dried blood or something. She is standing on the stairwell with her head tilted up and looking straight at me. Like that? Like that? A white dress, algae hair. She has the pendant on. Her mouth is slightly open, as if she's trying to say something. Oh, I'm guessing the reason she has, well, I'm guessing blood from her mouth might be because she is missing her tongue. Also, here's the top corner, top left. That's where the monster was. We're on the 3rd floor, I guess. There's 3s there. And it's shaped as a triangle, too. What's up with the number 3? Without a tongue. What do you want? I return to the 2nd floor hallway. Mitsuki is in the classroom fiddling with chalk. Mitsuki at the end of the hallway is standing still. A trap? In desperation, I swim up to the door of the adjoining classroom. The Are You Sure door. Oh, well, that's a lot of different expressions. You're going crazy tonight for your 17th birthday? Please be careful. The room is full of girls. They all stand still. Okay, there's a lot of different emotions being shown here. 3 of them have the same expression though. 3 others have the same. This one is the right. Okay. You're streaming now? What time are you streaming? I'll come by if I'm able. Each and every one of them looks like Mitsuki and wears the identical white summer dress. If not, then I will watch the VOD. Their long hair coils like snakes. Their mouths open and close, but only bubbles come out instead of words. The hell? I don't understand. What do they want from me? 41. What do you want? Bloodless lips press together and open again, releasing another batch of bubbles, after which the Mitsuki closest to me takes a cautious step forward. Right as soon as I get home. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. The others move awkwardly, as if they don't understand how to use their own bodies, and step toward me as well. The tongue-deprived mouths try to say something, but in vain. The bubbles escaping through dead pale lips are colored scarlet. I guess she's trying to say run. Stop! Don't come any closer! No, what should I do? I rush out of the classroom before the nearest Mitsuki gets close enough to grab me. But nothing has changed. One of the mute drowned girls is blocking the way on the staircase. Another at the far end of the hallway. The third keeps stubbornly scratching at the chalkboard with the chalk. All but the last one are slowly straying in my direction. 30. Leave me alone. In desperation, I rush into the classroom with the calm Mitsuki. I close the door and pull up the desks up to them. Maybe the creepy creature don't have enough strength to get through the flimsy barricade. Did this have vines before, or did I just miss them? I don't remember seeing the vines there earlier. Silence falls, punctuated by the sound of relentless shocking and bubbles escaping from the mouth. 25. What do I do now? Is there a chance of salvation at all? Or is the undead's punishment inevitable? Perhaps I should just... What? Perhaps I should just lie down and not fuss until the ghost, taking the form of someone dear to me, complete their punishment. And yet, I don't want to give up. There must be a way. There must be. Is her Wait, was her pendant glowing before, or did I just miss that? Or is that new? I didn't notice her pendant glowing earlier. I'm seeing it now, but there must be a way. There must be. Stop creaking. I'm sick of it. You will die. Coward. Traitor. Death. I didn't betray anyone. Who knew that the idiotic ritual was real? 20. Death. No, not death. Give me... I tried to snatch the piece of chalk out of Mitsuki's hands, but the white thin fingers seemed to lock together in rigor mortis. Don't write, don't! Death. Haru will die. Serves her right. No. I start frantically rubbing my sleeves on the board, destroying the fateful predictions. Mitsuki instantly scribbles new, even creepier ones. How do I save you? Choke. Drown. Haru is dead. Like me. No. In a panicked spirit, I lunge at Mitsuki, but the water extinguishes the blow. The creature that resembles a pale schoolgirl doesn't even flinch, continuing to compose its mockery. 15. I'm running out of time. Oh god, look at the window. Did your ex want to leave you alone? What do you mean you're... What? Is someone hassling you at school? Are they hassling? Hi, Santal! No, I took a break in the middle for a while, and then I got back a little bit ago. Also, be nice to each other. Be nice to each other. I'm running out of time. Numerous fists pound persistently on the classroom door. I try to open the windows again. Come on. The frames don't budge. 10. Open up! Realizing that any attempts are futile, I pick up the chair and try to break the glass again. Just to say what you said, just know this one, all the VODs get uploaded to YouTube, just be aware. So you don't say anything you don't want live. Online, I mean. Come on! I strike again. 8. The chalk is creaking. It's them banging on the wall. They're trying to get in. Fists are pounding on the door. A small crack runs down the window pane. Has it really worked? 7. Yeah, she's in a nightmare state where she's might be killed. Okay. No need. Currently hurry. Oh, that's what you meant. I'm an idiot. You will die. 6. Another blow shakes the window, causing cracks to spread across the surface of the glass. I'm a dum-dum. 5. Come on. 4. The glass cracks, its shards glinting. I like how I got confused and thought you were talking about the game. 3. 2. Joke on this! I put my foot... Why did I read it like that? I put my foot on the windowsill, push off and rush outside. Blissful silence fills my ears. No more shock, no more ghosts. Are we gonna die from falling? Are we gonna land on the ground and die? Is that what's happening here? Did we like launch ourselves out the window? I'm so worried. We did in a way. Night reigns outside, stupefying with silence, tranquility. The water no longer leaves a sweet apple flavor on my tongue. It worked. 1. At last the spell is lifted. Mitsuki is no longer standing in front of the board. She disappears along with the evil spell. The water is gone as well. Yeah, I think she died. I think so. I'm no longer at risk of drowning. Huh? There is no water. Just me hanging across the second floor window. No. Unfair. Gravity pulls me down. I scream and wave my hands, but in vain. Yeah, we're dead. We've fallen to death. The ground is rapidly approaching, and I can't believe it's going to end like this. So stupid, so unfunny. The last thought that pierces me before I die is the realization that I've bitten my tongue painfully. to the point of bleeding. Yep, we died. Yep. We're very dead. Aki? What's wrong? Tomo? I feel a bit dizzy. Did you see something? Hold on, I think something's wrong. You're right. Tomo points at the box. Darkness is swarming inside, alive and sticky, like honey. Nothing has changed. It seems I've done something wrong. I'm not sure. The memories are so strong. It's like I'm watching from the side and experiencing them myself at the same time. It's very unusual. What could you do wrong? Suddenly, Tomo gasped and her eyes widened. Was there something you didn't like? Yeah, that's right. I didn't want it to get worse. I felt sad and scared and I decided to watch the other turn of events. How? I'm not sure. You may have tampered with the memories and altered them to suit you. Is it possible? I'm not sure of anything. It's weird, Tomo. Why is my imagination turned out to be so scary? Because you felt scared yourself? Scared? Yes, quite like so. When you're scared, your head usually doesn't work right, like a motor of a broken toy. I'll try again. Good luck, Aki. Fear nothing. I touch the box and the world fades away. You got a bad ending. To unlock the other two bad endings on this arc, make the same choice. Some bad ending sections are inactive and can be reread from the section in the main menu. Alright then. Okay. Well, that was one of the... Okay, so we have one death ending. Okay. So there's multiple ways to die, and I'm guessing this is the positive outcome. Nice, we can die in horrific ways over and over again. Isn't that lovely? Okay, so either okay. Do we want to go horror again and try to get a different ending, like I'm assuming a positive one or another death ending potentially, or do we want to go with another route? I'm guessing another box. Because we have both choices. There's so many choices. I wonder what these are. Because these are not connected to any of the other branches. This is so cool. I love this so much. I'm guessing good endings, death endings. Okay, these are all good endings, I'm assuming then, and this is this good and good situation all leads to death. Nice. Okay, so there's 3 ways to die, I'm assuming then, in the first chapter, and there's no other way to die after that. Horror Chapter 1, Summoning. Horror conducts summoning of the dead in an old school building and successfully performs the ritual. Okay, John, let's try this one first and see if our guess is correct. Okay, I guess we're gonna read this part again. Or, okay, I'll read this part again this time, but next time, if we go with this route again, I will skip it. Also, I won't do any, like, special voices this time. I'll just go with the same one for both of them, because my brain won't manage. Mitsuki, save me. Mitsuki, are you listening? What? My best friend claps her eyelashes in surprise, raising an absent-minded gaze at me. Ambush! The enemies have surrounded me. Not enemies, just classmates. Mystic-obsessed morons. As always, after school, Mitsuki and I huddle in my room and discuss the day's events. My friend is sitting on a wild green-colored poof. She herself resembles a poof. Her character is soft, airy, and supple. Next to Mitsuki, I feel like a crude barbarian from a cave, and my success in sports only reinforces this impression. But even an invisible barbarian are trapped by saber-toothed tigers sometime. I'm doomed. Don't exaggerate. You don't get it. Humans are just like animals. If you disobey the leader of the pack, you're casted out. You can't be alone or indifferent. Bullying is serious stuff. Oh. We go to the same school, but we are in different classes. Mitsuki has a very vague idea of the trouble I'm in. No one will bully you, Haru. Everyone loves you. You and your brother are stars, are athletic talents. Mitsuki always smiles as if nothing in the world can upset her. Usually I admire her positive attitude, but this day I'm not in the mood. Mitsuki... Is it really that bad? Absolutely. Otherwise I wouldn't have been suffering. And I can help somehow? Yeah, I'm begging you. Without you I'm doomed. Dead. I'll be gone from this reality. I mean, she ended up dying anyway. I mean, you know. Mitsuki laughs softly again. I'm serious. Tell me properly, what happened? I straighten up and stare at Mitsuki in all seriousness. Even the atmosphere in the room seems to change. I've told you about the ritual that's so popular in school right now, yeah? I remember. The one from Shamrock. Hells take this stupid site. Who even came up with the idea of putting all the scary stuff in one place? It isn't discussed in my class so far. It is in ours. At every damn corner it's the same old thing. Ritual, ritual, ritual. Isn't it normal? I mean, everyone likes mysticism today. And in a week they'll get bored with it and come up with something else. Doesn't matter if it's normal or not. In our class everyone, again, everyone, has completed it. Only I haven't. And the mystical boom is just gaining momentum, enriching Shamrock with all sorts of delusional articles. You're joking, right? It can't be. She seems to start realizing what I'm getting at. Her voice becomes serious. I make an anguished face. It can. Oh yeah, it can. There's no way out of this. The law of the pack, Mitsuki, the law of the pack. At every break, the pack leaders approach me and hover over me, asking when I'll finally get it together and go. I cringe, remembering the smug faces of the boys and girls leaning over my desk. I can physically feel that one wrong word, and I'll be burned at the stake. Sometimes I like to dramatize and exaggerate, but right now, I'm not kidding. One boy called the ritual absurd and a load of crap. He was beaten up in the restroom. My classmates are obsessed. No kidding. Yeah, wait, let me fix this. I stare at Mitsuki with a pleading look. She ponders it, putting her index finger to her lips. Then I'm afraid you really have no choice. I don't think you need to worry so much. We use that magic book of your cousins all the time ourselves. Aren't all these rituals invented to tickle the nerves? They're scary, sure, but they don't really work. I know. Well, here you go. But this exact ritual scares me shitless. Do you remember the gist of it? You can use it to ask the dead one question. If you do everything correctly, the answer. If not, you or someone dear to you dies in 6 days. The undead rips out the tongue of those who dare to ask them a question and fail the ritual. Oh, why does every story like this have to involve someone's death? Doesn't this make it more scary? It creeps me out to think about the undead. Why do I have to ask them anything? Why do they have to answer? How do they even know anything about me and my life? I shake my head in annoyance. What do you think I should even ask? About the weather on this weekend? Maybe find out what awaits us after death. I'd rather not know. Besides, it's absurd. What undead? What are we, in kindergarten? What did the classmates who have performed the rituals say? Oh, whoops. Performed the rituals say? Did they see the undead? I fidget nervously. Some say they indeed saw ghosts. But here, I gotta yawn. Gotta yawn. Oh, I need to grab my drink. 1 second. I'm leaving you right there. You're in a safe hands somewhere. I seem to have misplaced my ring somewhere. Okay, so I have a theory about what happened with my drink. So I probably poured it out and put it in the dishwasher because I'm smart like that and forgot to get a new glass. I think that's what happened. Oops. Okay, gotta dehydrate. Cease. Here we go. But you know boys are. They read lots of horror manga and brag about sitting alone in a graveyard for 3 days and 3 nights. First they're seeing shadows, then someone's grabbing their feet. Some of them even mistook our local vagrant for a walking dead. Fearless big eyes. Some prefer to stay silent with a mysterious look, as if they've seen things that mere mortals are better off not knowing about. How sly. Exactly! And I seriously doubt they've fulfilled all the conditions, but so far everyone's alive and well. And this is good. Naturally, their geniuses failed at a ritual and their favorite goldfish died the next morning. Then maybe there's no need to worry. I'd be happy to, except... I don't want to go on, but I feel that otherwise Mitsuki wouldn't get the depths of the problem. There is one girl. She had completed the ritual a month ago. She returned to school pale, wounded, and generally tormented. Tormented? You're exaggerating as always. I swear, Mitsuki. Well, that doesn't prove she was attacked by the undead. She showed her hands. There were visible fingerprints on them. As if someone was grabbing her forcefully and not letting her escape. You've been talking about bullying just now. No one bullied her. I would have known. And the handprints were big, like an adult's. Then her parents showed up at school and blamed all the male teachers. I'm surprised she didn't know. When you just said that, I really started to remember something. Sometimes, Mitsuki can be very absent-minded. Even though she is a much better student than me, a mediocre C. Anyway, they never found the culprits. And the girl said that... What? That the ritual worked. Worked? Meaning... You know what meaning. Brimming with emotions, I waved my arms. She asked a question and the dead answered. Answered? How? She asked some ridiculous question about a boy she liked. Something like, will we be together? And so, when she had already completed the ritual, calmed down a little and was about to head home, a voice sounded right at her ear, as if from the grave itself. And the voice said, What? You will never see him again. And? Are they alright? I make a heavy sigh. Yeah, nothing serious. The boy transferred to another school. But she really hadn't seen him since. It doesn't prove anything anyway. It doesn't make it any easier for me, you know? I God dang it. Simultaneously, there we go. Don't believe all this absurdity and fear it, remembering the horrible black marks on the girl's hands. But if you lie, say that you did it, while not doing anything. It's not so easy. They're all asking for a picture. A photo of a ghost? What ghost? Come on. Gotta dehydrate. Your throat is acting. Ouch! I've been reading a lot and I'm enjoying it too much. What ghost? No, a proof that you really went there at night. And if they aren't satisfied with the quality, they will send you back and consolidate the result. Aren't they crossing the line? They don't think so. My brother did the same ritual the other day. Stupid. Even your brother? Mitsuki seems surprised to the core. Though he never got the answer to his question. What did he ask? Something about the ways to make a blog popular. A weird question asked the dead. 100% my brother lied. No one believes that the dead will answer, hence the joke question. Besides, I stammer. Hurry? Suddenly I have a bad feeling. If you have something important, I hesitate again. Wouldn't you be afraid of to hear the answer? Mitsuki stays silent for a while, then nods in agreement. I wouldn't have risked it. Neither would I. But what exactly do you want from me? Right, come with me. I'm begging you. If I go alone, I die up here. Is it allowed? Until the ritual begins, it is. Then it isn't. But at least this way, please. I'm really afraid. Mitsuki's looking at me for a long time, as if in doubt. But I know beforehand that she wouldn't abandon her friend in distress. Her roles reversed, I'd go too if she asked. Alright. I almost throw myself on her neck in joy. It's like a weight off my shoulders. Mitsuki just can't help but support. Yay! What's with the noise? Nothing. Be on your way. My brother's already on the doorstep, scratching the back of his head in irritation. His hair looks like he'd just woken up. No way, I'm curious about what you're yelling about for all the neighborhood to hear. Don't tell me it's about the ritual. Seriously? I turn to Mitsuki for support, but she is sitting as if she were wooden, staring at the wall with round eyes. I thought you don't believe in all this garbage. Of course it's absurd, complete and utter nonsense. What about you, Mitsuki? When my brother is nearby, Mitsuki's turning into a Buddha statue. It's gonna be a while before she regains her senses. Absurd. So you won't go? I will. If you manage, I'll make it somehow. His face suddenly stretches, taking on an unhealthy hue. Are you serious? Dead serious. Then at least be careful. He doesn't say anything else and retires to his room. What's gotten into him? Always mucking. Fine. We'll show him. Yeah. When we're together, no ghost can stop us. Of course. I decide to be done with the ritual as soon as possible, before my classmates go completely wild. Besides, the folk on Shamrock write that it is best performed when the young moon is clearly visible in the sky. The ritual itself is very tricky and consists of several important steps. At night, go to a place where life used to be in full swing, but now no one dwells. Burn a hair and recite the summoning spell. Ask the dead a question. Run as far as you can, counting from 100 to 0, no stumbling. If you encounter a living person before counting to 0, disaster happens. When you finish counting, recite the banishment spell. Do everything right and the dead will answer your question. Make a mistake, and you or someone dear to you will die in 6 days. The undead would gladly rip out your tongues. What a load of crap. Idiots from the class even found the perfect location. An empty old school building. Honestly, they should stop reading so much manga. I hope I won't be into a guard. Gathering all my courage to stomp outside the ominous school waiting for Mitsuki. My inner voice is screaming that no normal person would ever agree to stick their head in there. Why am I doing this? I look up at the sky. A growing moon is clearly visible above the rooftops. It's late spring and already warm, but I feel a chill running down my spine. I feel like someone is looking at me from the broken windows. I'd only be happy if it's just my stupid classmates who had decided to play a prank and hid in schoolrooms beforehand. There seems to be a slight creak of floorboards coming from the bowels of the building. Goodness. Maybe it's a guard. Or is it the result of vines nestled against cracked walls? Prickly thorn is twitching slightly, as if slowly creeping from place to place. For a moment, it even seems that there's a reason and open windows lurking in these thickets. It's starting to really creep me out. Where are you, Mitsuki? Have you chickened out? It's absurd. My best friend wouldn't let me down. Ariel. Mitsuki runs towards me, clutching her phone in her hand with a flashlight on. You're late. Sorry, my dad delayed me. Why? Are you scared to be alone? Like before an exam. Except this time, I'm the one asking questions. Well, since you're joking, everything's fine. I sure hope so. Alright, let's go. The sooner we begin, the sooner we'll be done with this. The open window looks like a bottomless hole. I really don't want to go in there. In the horror stories from Shamrock, participants of such walks never come home. Oh, it's absurd, but also scary nonetheless. The old building greets us with an eerie silence. There's trash scattered everywhere. It's hard to believe that once upon a time living people were walking these creepy hallways. This gloomy place is no longer fit for talking, studying, or laughing. Now only draughts can live here, playing with the peeling paint. And mold, slowly eating away at the floorboards. My classmates said they tried to explore the school, but most of the doors were locked. Fortunately or not, only a few of the classrooms upstairs turned out to be open. Given the rules of the ritual, the logical thing to do is to get to the topmost floor and start counting there. Just enough time to count to 0 while you're running to the exit. We go to the second floor. The staircases creak so much that I'm afraid they would give way and collapse with us. I'm realizing now, it also seems like the second floor is actually flat, whilst the third one is a triangle. I didn't realize before, but it really does look like the second floor sign is actually just flat. Mitsuki keeps looking around, as if worried that someone would pounce on us from behind. It's better not to think about such things, lest we scare ourselves. Finally, we get to the topmost floor. Somewhere around here, I'll have to start the crazy ritual. I look around, deciding where to go. Someone took their time to leave a mark. Are you sure? What a dumb question. I'm not sure of anything, so I pick a neighboring classroom. At least this way I can defy my stupid classmates. Mitsuki and I stand in the middle of a gloomy, dust-filled room. It's empty, and without the usual desks with chairs, it evokes associations with the cemetery. The night air no longer feels warm. I'm shivering slightly. The only thing I can see out the window is the sickle of the crescent moon. I hear nothing except Maya and Mitsuki's breathing, and the eerie silence is getting on my nerves. It's like I'm listening to every rustle on purpose, which makes me even more frightened. Mitsuki's looking around fearfully. We're really here? I can't believe it. It's like a whole other world. Yeah, the netherworld. I never thought it's so scary at school at night. Alright, let's begin. Where is it? I pull out my smartphone and hold it out to Mitsuki. Take a photo of me for these idiots. Make it visible that I'm actually in the classroom. Yeah, sure. Mitsuki grabs the phone and takes a few steps back. In the darkness, she bumps her back against the teacher's desk and yelps weakly. Mitsuki, don't scare me like that. Okay, sorry. Alright, taking a photo of you now. I give a strange smile. A flash cuts through the gloom and hurts my eyes. I wonder what it says like on the blackboard right now. Chalkboard, I mean. I keep saying blackboard. I'm thinking about whiteboard that's black. I feel like a total idiot. Maybe screw it, huh, Mitsuki? What do you mean? I have a photo, we can go back. No one will know if we just leave. Indeed, who cares? Why not lie? Why do I have to prove anything to anyone? It's better to hurry back home before we're busted. Right, Mitsuki? But she stays silent. Then she smiles her usual carefree smile. I'm still a bit curious. Curious? I wonder if you'll see someone. Are you serious? Oh, sorry. If you're scared, let's go back. But doubt has already taken root in me. Indeed, it would be kind of a shame to stop midway now that we're already here. I look at Mitsuki, my best friend's face. Her eyes, her whole posture, everything about her radiates determination. She believes in me, in my tenacity and fearlessness. Fear gives away. Mitsuki is right. It's absurd. There's nothing to be afraid of. Fine, let's continue. Next, I need to burn a hair. Reach into my pocket again and pull out my dad's lighter. What a load of crap. I pull my hair out and hold it up to the flickering flame. That smells. Ugh. What's next? So now I need to recite the spell. Give me my phone back. Here. Well, found it. I opened the right page of Shamrock. What is this spell? Some absurdity in foreign language. A few lines are added right below the article describing the ritual. Is there anything of note on the chalkboard? I'm actually remembering the name now. I wonder about the pendants, since that was so important there. A few lines are added right below, but yeah. The letters look familiar, but don't add up to words. Not surprising that the ritual didn't work for most of my classmates. It's unreal to read this absurdity correctly. Well, I'll start. I never felt so stupid in my life. Good thing Mitsuki's here, or I wouldn't have been able to take it. Oh, hello! Oh, thank you for the raid! Get raided. Thank you! Did you have a fun stream? How are y'all? What did you play? Get raided, that's beautiful. Thank you. How are you? We're reading a light novel here. Paint the trees and they got mauled by wait, what? You paint the trees and they got mauled by dragons? I need explanation. I need information. Couldn't with the monster. I definitely need more information here. What? Also, I don't know how to do the shoutout thing, or if that's the thing you need to have in order to. I am not good when it comes to streaming, am I? But anyone that was in chat before the raid, please go follow. Wait, who was it that raided? Wait, Kamokrin? Is that how you say your name? Kamokrin? Is that it? I don't want to say it wrong. Kamokrin. Kamo is fine. And my brain was malfunctioning. It's malfunctioning a lot right now. My throat too. I've been reading a lot now. I was doing this earlier as well, so a total of like 3 hours or so of reading now, and then I was reading yesterday as well. I'm obsessed. My brain isn't braining either. Let's go, I'm not alone. Yay! Has any of you guys played this game before? It's a psychological horror. I'm not good with horror, but this is really good. Never. Played this game. Grace's Posthumous Wish. I think I'm pronouncing it right. I like how confused I get, because I'm like, which conversation is about which conversation? The first time I see it? Okay. So, also, do rest if you need. I don't know how long you've been up, but do rest if you need to. So, the story is about it's not fully about these two, but the main girl suddenly gets cursed. And we're trying to find out how to break said curse. And Mitsuki right here is a deceased person who we're contacting her ghost, her spirit, to try and find out how to break the curse we are suffering from. And currently what we're watching is her past. So these two are best friends, and it seems there's multiple branches of story. So the part I'm reading now, I got to read earlier as well. Let me show you real quick. Memory, I think it's here. Yeah, so Aki is the main character we play as, and now I immediately managed to get the bad ending. Immediate bad ending. Sounds like me. I don't know about this stuff, but we got to pick between 3 boxes, and the one I picked was Haru. And I think that this means there's one good ending, and the other 2 that I have left are bad endings. So I'm gonna try and get the good one. So the first one killed us. Oops. So yeah, we're trying to break the curse. Find out how to break the curse, and this is currently how the curse started. Yeah, and I'm not very good at explaining, so I'm sorry if that was extra confusing. Oops. I'm a bit bad at that stuff. Also, I'm sorry for my English. If there's any oopsies, it's not my first language, so I stumbled a bit extra on some parts. Or like, how was that pronounced? Huh? So yeah, let's see. I'm gonna finish shortly. So I gotta learn myself. I don't have the lurk, like the exclamation mark lurk, but I do appreciate the sentiment of the lurk. What are you having for dinner? I'm a very curious human being, so expect questions. Expect questions. Why does that sound like? Why does that sound so like menacing, like, ominous? What do you think of the game I want to play? Oh, I was playing the demo of it. I really did enjoy it. I do recommend it from the demo alone. So probably after I finish this one like fully, I will go on and buy Cabernet as well. So I recommend playing the demo. I don't think you'll regret that. Let's see what you think of it as well. You get quite a bit of like insight about how the game will function. Discover through demo day too. Let's go! Yeah, you get quite a lot about how the game will work. So I do recommend it from first-hand experience of the demo. Yeah, try it out, try it out. I recommend it from that. Sadly, I can't say how the whole game is. Okay, I've never felt so stupid in my life. Good thing Mitsuki is here, or I wouldn't have been able to take it. She's looking at me without averting her gaze, practically unblinking, as if hypnotized by a spell. I've started to feel really creeped out, but I keep reading purely out of stubbornness. Here we go. I finish the spell, the unfamiliar words leave an unpleasant taste in my mouth. On my tongue, oops. Are you ready? Not one bit, but I don't have a choice. If I don't continue, the ritual has failed and that's the end for me. It's time for me to go now. Have a great sleep. Thank you. Thank you again for the raid. I hope you enjoy your food. Bye 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 bye. Enjoy the foods. Thank you. Then I'll remain here, and you go down. Yeah, I'll call when I count to 0 and finish the second part of the spell. We'll meet up by the window. I head for the door, but stop and turn sharply to Mitsuki. No matter what, don't go out until I call. The last thing I need is to run into you while counting. Okay, I'll be waiting right here. I nod. Haru? Yeah? Good luck. I smile in return. Then I make a heavy sigh and step out of the room. Let's go. No turning back now. I stand in an empty, dark hallway. The scariest part of the ritual has begun. I ask the first question that comes to mind, not really believing that anyone would actually answer me. I take a step, and in the same moment, the flashlight on my phone goes out. Oh, thank you! Also, nice to meet you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you. It's a pre-made model that you can buy. There's a lot of this. I recommend them. The hell? No matter how many times I try to turn it on, it doesn't work. The app is dead. Luckily, I brought a battery-operated flashlight just in case. Let's go. 100. 99. 98. I take a deep breath again, coping with shivering. 97. The same impenetrable silence reigns around me, but it seems like something has changed. As if the world has become different, mirrored, distorted, and corrupted. Something is definitely not right. It smells of apples? No, it's just my imagination. 93? I decide to take the east staircase, which is closer to the exit. The less I have to wander around the school, the better. The classroom with the inscription on the door is right ahead. If the door opens by itself, I tell the ritual to go to hell and return to Mitsuki. Even my own whisper sounds different, like it's coming from underwater. But it's better to mutter something under your breath, dispelling fear, than to listen to every rustle. Oh, it's a reference to the ending we got, with the underwater there. Let's go, right in. Oh my goodness, references. Yay! And the rustles aplenty. The old floorboards creak underfoot. The groans seem like a sound of a door opening. Here's the door itself. I move very slowly, as if my legs have turned into unbending pieces of wood. Come on, forward. There's no one there. I approach the door, and once again feel like an idiot. Nothing happens. 87. I count to myself and take a breath. Oh! Oh, it has changed from last time. Like a tiny difference there. Last time it was open, wasn't it? I think it was open last time. We had our eyes closed and like didn't dare look, if I remember. Or was that later? I'm a bit confused. The hallway's behind me. Come to think of it, it's not that scary. It's just an empty, dark building, and Mitsuki's nearby. There's 2 flights of stairs to the open window. However, when you look into the darkness, you begin to think that the distance is magnified millions of times. Alright, time to go. I step onto the first step. 83. Immediately, I freeze in bewilderment. For a second, it seems like the walls have shaken, becoming more narrow. The apple aroma intensifies. I hear a sound like someone walking on the 2nd floor. The footsteps sound lazy, relaxed. Mitsuki? No, she wouldn't have left without my signal. Maybe it's a guard? It's absurd. I can't cross paths with anyone, otherwise the ritual has failed. Muttering the numbers, I rush down the stairs. Hurry. For some reason I rush like I'm being chased. I'm only making more noise, attracting the guard's attention, if there is one. Hurry, hide on the 1st floor. Sweat gets into my eyes, and I squeeze them shut. How much longer do I have to run? Somehow I can't see the staircase, even though I shine my flashlight in front of me. It only illuminates an endless rows of steps. No, 76. What is this absurdity? I stop. It simply can't be. Alright, calm down. The important thing is not to lose count. 73. It can't be that the staircase never ends. It's probably some kind of optical illusion caused by a panic attack or whatever. I have to do something. I can't stand still and panic foolishly. Yeah, it is a psychological horror. So it will be scary. You should have seen like the first part of this. I so recommend this game. The demo, play the demo, and it's so goddamn good. You'll definitely get a feel of the game if you do. I freeze and strain my ears. I don't hear any footsteps. I decide to go back to the 2nd floor and try my luck with the best staircase. After a while, I really make it back to the hallway. What was that? A hallucination? I read somewhere that if you inhale mold you can see things, but there's plenty of mold around. There is a logical explanation. 66. Grave silence reigns in the hallway. The door to the office where Mitsuki is waiting remains closed. I guess I just imagine footsteps. So, also, the number 3 seems extremely important to this for some reason. Oh yeah, so it was this time. Oh yeah, well there we go, the door is open. Oh, there we go. Wonderful, lovely, great. And the door with the inscription is open. The hell? You're scared. I'm a scaredy cat too. We're the same there. I can't handle horror games. I don't know why I'm torturing myself like this, but it's so good I can't help myself. I need to know what happens. Like, it's so good I need to know. I can't stop myself. I need to know. I have to walk past it to get to the staircase at the other end of the floor. Just know you're not alone. We're here with you. You gotta be kidding me. I would not be able to play this alone. I'm like, if I wasn't streaming right now, I don't think I would manage actually. And yesterday I played this late. Today I'm also playing it late. It's currently 21:30. Last time I think I played it even later. Or the time before last time. 63. Oh, did that say 66? We're in this together. Yeah, let's go! We got this. We can get through this. I go forward with an uneven stride. My hand with the flashlight is shaking, causing the white circle of light to do a wild dance on the floor. I purposely avert my gaze from the open door, focusing on counting. Thoughts struggle to move in my fear-mumbled brain. The open doorway is getting closer. The darkness is so thick that anyone can hide in it. I count very slowly, carefully, as I try to defuse a bomb. 60, 59, 58. When will it end? As I pass the open door, I close my eyes. I can't bring myself to look into the black doorway. There's no one there. As long as I'm not looking, no one would touch me. No one. It's the same rule as if, like, keep your hands in front of your eyes and nothing can hurt you. Yeah, it makes it so much worse when it's night. I'm surprised I didn't have any nightmares yesterday. I would have thought I would have one. For sure. 55. Be careful, be prepared, because now we go into scary territory. Apparently we were not in scary territory before. I accidentally double click. Once I get past the door, I open my eyes. There's no one up ahead. No Mitsuki, no watchmen, no ghosts. Except someone's heavy gaze is drilling into my back. I try to calm down, but the feeling only gets stronger. He's there. He's definitely there. The undead. I turn around sharply, thrusting the flashlight forward like a blade. No, there's no one here. Is it my imagination again? There's no other explanation. I notice something bright on the floor. My hand reaches for the object on its own. My fingers touch something sticky. A candy? Something moves under the wrapper, and I quickly yank my hand away. The apple aroma returns. Also, it seems the vines are super important. This flower here is super important. Number 3. As well as... There was something else I was thinking about, but I can't remember. But it's very important. Great. I'll say it if I remember it. Right, the apple candy. But where did it come from? Had someone dropped it while performing the ritual? Or is it a message from the dead? Very funny. I'm scaring myself again. Be prepared. I hurry toward the stairs, chasing the panic out of my thoughts. Oops. There I pray to all the gods I can remember that the staircase doesn't do any more tricks. 46. I get lucky. This time I successfully end up on the first floor. Nothing to be scared of. Just one flight of stairs remaining. An incomprehensible noise comes from downstairs, from the ground floor. Like someone lazily moving desks, scratching the floor with them. The sound is coming closer. I begin to recognize someone's hoarse breathing in it. So, in the intro, right? Like in like chapter 3 or something like that, this breathing also happens, and it was terrifying. What the hell is it this time? I rushed back to the second floor in terror. Out of the corner of my eye, I noticed that an inscription has appeared on the wall of the stairwell. Look up. Look up? Why? I stopped, feeling the sudden sense of danger. A clawing scent is all around me. It's so thick that I feel like I can't move. If I were real alone, I'd like it. Yeah, hug your cat. I wish my cat was here right now. I'd also be hugging him right now. Like it's searching inside me, turning my organs into sticking apple mush. I feel nauseous. My mind doesn't have time to stop the body. I look up. There is someone up there on the stairwell. A black figure, barely discernible among the shadows. The only eye is burning with otherworldly fire. Our gazes meet for a second, the undead smelling of apples. It's here. It came. It caught up to me. Now its long curled fingers will thrust forward, dig into my flesh, rip up my insides and replace them with apple candies. The sounds from the ground floor are getting closer. It sounds like someone is scrabbling and breathing heavily at the bottom of the stairs. My mind goes blank. I stop understanding who and where I am. No. I must run. Hurry up and run. My classmate's gold reel is not worth it. Is it still there? The silhouette seems to dissolve among... Oh. Accidental click. Among the shadows. Vanished. Did I really see someone? Or was it my imagination? My thoughts pile up, one on top of the other, preventing me from assessing the situation. I think that's what it said. Oops. Did I see someone or not? Should I continue the ritual? It's so scary. I'm all alone in the middle of this shitstorm. Alone. Calm down. It can't all be true. But the classmates would have been behaving differently. None of them had encountered any ghosts or undead. So they aren't here. They aren't here, and that's final. Do I even have to keep it up? Because of this stupid count, I'm nervous and... nervous and jumping at shadows like a fool. When you're alone, the world becomes more scary than it actually is. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I hope you're well. Frozen Dango? Also, Tiffany Fire is how I say your name, right? Or Frozen Dango. Okay, this is Aki, by the way, on the right side. That is Aki. Haru, please, be careful. Okay, so last time I chose be sensible, thinking that, oh yeah, that's the normal choice. Like, this is not real. Let's just tell our friend that we're stopping midway, blah blah blah. She doesn't tell her friend. She just goes like, yeah, go on then, I'm done. And that gets us killed. So let's continue with the ritual this time. This is the uncharted territory for me as well, so we're in this together 100% now. I can't give you any warnings now. We are without warnings. I swallowed the lump in my throat with difficulty. I can't chicken out. Wonderful Joy. Fun fact, I went by Joy a long time ago now. That was my previous name before I took on Luna. What if I really managed to summon the dead? Then under no circumstances should I interrupt the ritual. Otherwise, it doesn't matter if I run away or not. Either I or someone dear to me will die. Someone dear to me? My head clears up a little. Right. I'm risking not only my own life, but also the lives of my parents, my brother, and Mitsuki. All of them can become a victim of the undead. I imagine Mom and Dad with their tongues ripped out. Or Mitsuki. She's right here, just one floor higher. A wonderful target. No need to wander far. I must protect her. The moment I become filled with determination, I hear a shuffling sound from upstairs. The undead is back. With horror, I choke on my brave thoughts and sprint down the hallway of the first floor. What number did I stop at? My ears ring with terror and panic. For a moment I forget everything in the world. No, I do like Joy still. But when I started streaming and started being online more, I guess, I was like, I want the name that's easier to say. And one that fits me like more in a way, I guess. I hope Luna fits me. I hope I can illuminate like the moon. Hence Luna Lumen. But I was told long ago that joy fit me because I spread joy or something. With my craziness. My oddballness made people happy. I'm glad about that. What number did I call last? I hope I'm reading this well, by the way. I'm sorry if I'm not. Think. What number? Am I gonna try and remember the number? Because I don't. Mom, Dad, brother, Mitsuki. I wanted to die because of my stupidity. 41. I remember. I remembered. A half-crazed laugh escapes my throat. However, the joy quickly fades away when an unpleasant shuffling sound is heard again. Ahead again. Oops. Don't tell me. There is silence for a moment, after which a desk and several chairs fly into the hallway from a staircase. I shriek. Not thinking about anything else, I rush to the door, first door I can find. Please don't tell. Okay, I was about to say, please don't tell Mitsuki's in there, because then we're dead, both of us. It's locked. No, no. I have better luck with the second one. Oh, it's the black sludge, and there's a... Do you guys see the handprint on the upper left corner? Okay, thank you. Also, the scratches on the right side of the wall. This is just dangerous looking all around. Well, we have better luck with this one. There's a handprint at the top, and the leaking black liquid again. That seems to be haunting us. I rush inside and stop abruptly. Okay, anything of note in here? I don't see anything of note. There's nothing behind my model either. Okay, we have nothing of note in here. I rush inside and stop abruptly. The classroom is empty, but there's something wrong with it. Who's there? Except that thing on the chalkboard, actually, because isn't that a talisman? That's a talisman, isn't it? Someone is definitely here. It's like invisible students are sitting there. Their chairs turned toward the window. Oh yeah, I didn't realize all those chairs are beautifully like facing the window for some reason. Do you guys see anything at the windows? Like, my screen is way too dark. I can't actually see that well here. My screen is too dark. Oops. They see something in the impenetrable blackened gaps. Something important and interesting. I don't want to know. I turn away, wondering whether I should walk back into the hallway or hide among the invisible students. I don't like the feeling I just got. I have a not very happy feeling. Okay, no, don't apologize, it's all good. Run away. Definitely run away like no tomorrow. Oh, and now we get a photo. Oh, that's even worse somehow. I storm into the neighboring classroom and slam the door behind me. My trembling hands drop the flashlight and it rolls aside, making a small arc. 39, damn you! My chest is throbbing, my heart is pounding like crazy. Please let it be safe here. Let it. A rustling sound comes from the floor. The flashlight starts turning on its own. They'll find you there. Run. A circle of light stops on the board, illuminating another inscription. I will be found here? Found here? Where to run? Damn counselor. You'd better write how to get out of this hell. 35. Through the locked door, I can hear someone walking down the hall. I'm so damn popular with undead. Wonderful. Just wonderful. The luckiest schoolgirl in the world. Bar none. Pull yourself together. You haven't counted to 0 and gotten out of school. There is a knock on the door. I cast a quick gaze at the windows. Now I'm willing to jump even from the height of the first floor. As long as I don't have to face the undead. Then why not risk it? It's better to break a leg than be mauled by a ghost. Then... Suddenly, letters in white paints begin to appear in the glass. I know that I shouldn't. You shouldn't? Okay. Oh, okay. Who are you anyway? Why are you giving me advice? Yet another ghost? Just how many of you are there? Oh, there's finger. There's handprints. Nice. We definitely need that. That's great. Wonderful. Such dumb questions. Now is not the best time to be thinking about it. 31. The door shakes with a heavy thud. 30. And he is here! Won't you look at that? That's great! Wonderful! We needed this, yeah, definitely. We definitely wanted this guy. Oh, the vines are moving. Even better. Great. Also, let me save. Ruining the immersion. Let me just save real quick. Why is this guy here? I don't like him. Why are you here again? The door shudders once more, then swings open with force. Fucking running, I know, right? F it. The undead is standing in the black opening, still staring fixedly in my direction. It isn't moving, just breathing loudly and intermittently, making hideous noises, as if a thick mass is bursting with stinking bubbles. Look at the lying flashlight in horror. I can't reach it. What should I do? 28? Not much left. Just one more floor. It's unfair. It's just unfair. The undead takes a step. I shriek, my eyes dart around, trying to find a way out. The second door out of the classroom is cluttered with desks. As if on purpose. Risk it. Run. Huh? What? The writing on the board has changed. I still don't understand where I should run to. The black shadow slowly approaches. How should I risk it? Where do I go? The only way out is blocked by the undead. It's like it's grinning. And for some reason, exuding apple aroma. This damn apple lover is about to tear me apart. Maybe I have to risk it. I have no other choice. Very well. I inhale so deeply that my chest aches. 25, you jerk! I close my eyes and rush straight at the undead. It doesn't move or try to bounce away. I feel no obstacle in my way, but my arm suddenly burns with a savage pain. Has he grabbed me? Damn it, the undead has touched me. Ah! I bump into something painfully and stagger backward. A hallway wall? I fail to stay up on my feet and collapse to the floor. It hurts. God damn it, there's no time to lie here. My arm is burning with fire. I jump to my feet and run back to the west staircase. I don't feel like wading through desks by the east one, even though it's the closest to the exit. 22. My eyes have gotten used to the darkness by now, but I wouldn't have minded a flashlight. There is no one on the staircase. I run down it, but stumble on a penultimate step. Oh, come on. I collapse face first into dust. My shoulder resounds with another burst of pain. Now I know where that girl came back from the ritual Proust. She was lucky she hadn't broken her neck in the dark. My parents will go crazy when they see me, and my stupid brother will make fun of me. If I make it back alive, that is. And if I don't, at least I'll be haunting my brother as a ghost. Alright, that's enough. I need to focus. What did I stop at? 18. I get to my feet with difficulty. Now I just have to pass the hallway and climb out the window. Just half an hour ago I would have said it's a piece of cake, but not now. 17. 16. Oh, and the black sludge, and there's an arrow too. Lovely, we love that. Right? We adore that, right? Don't we? Are we supposed to wade through this black sludge? It's probably gonna appear, isn't it? I'm not happy about this. I catch my breath and step into the hallway. The hell? Numerous desks and chairs are clearly visible in the darkness. Right in my damn way. Oh no. I know, right? At least I can hold my brother. Hurry. If you insist. Grunting, I start making my way through the chaotic furniture. So this is what was sounding before. He was moving all of the furniture like this. Every now and then I bump into a sharp corner and yelp in pain. It's unreal to keep counting. 15. Oh no. I stumble, fall onto a desk and run my cheek across the dark surface. Damn it. The desk is smeared with something vicious and sticky. Wait, was it viscous? I don't know. I jump to my feet and jerk to the side, but stumble yet again and fall right into a chair. There's a nasty squelching sound. 14. I run my palm over my face, shaking off the sticky substance. What is it? Blood? Of course. It couldn't be otherwise. I stand up, not bothering to shake it off and move on. 12. There's no noise. There's a noise behind my back. Oh, great. We love this for us. This is beautiful. This is somehow even worse. I just noticed the legs. I just noticed the people. They are hanging down there. At first I did not see it, and then I looked a bit more carefully and I noticed it. I saw the hands, but when I noticed the feet and legs hanging down, I got a bit more worried. I don't like this. Are these all the people that attempted it and failed? I hope not. Yeah, I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. When I noticed it, I couldn't shake it off. The undead walks forward without regard for the furniture, filling the hall with unbearable rumbling and scraping. The freak moves forward like an icebreaker through the ice and doesn't stop. Son of a... Faster. I know. I'm moving as fast as I can. I rush forward. The undead is pretty far yet, but it's walking straight ahead, breaking the desks. I, on the other hand, have to run around every damn chair that appears on my way. Invisible but persistent hands cling to my clothes and hair. They pop out of the walls, the floor, the ceiling. The bodies hanging from the chandelier sway slightly, even if I manage to dodge them. Yeah, they would have told you anyway, I guess. Even if I hadn't said it. She says it. The ice it touches sting with fire. 10. 9. The undead is catching up to me. No, stop, stay away. Don't come closer. I can see the cherished open window. I've got to get out. Get out. What number did I stop at? 7? The window, this is it. I burst out of the maze of chairs as the undead is breathing down my back. I rush to the window as if I'm in a fog, even forgetting to keep counting. I throw one leg over the windowsill. The night wind slides across my skin and fingers dig into my skin. I squeal and scramble to the side, dragging the undead holding me outside. It releases me instantly, as if the air outside the school can harm it. Take that, take this. I laugh, lying on my back under the window. The feeling of freedom hits me in the head. What about Mitsuki? You didn't finish counting. I got out! Got out! I brush the tears from my eyes. They are mixed with blood, mine or someone else's, I can't tell. I feel so good that I've forgotten about something important. What? The window No! No! Don't! No, this can't be! No! The window glass shatters into many shards. I barely have time to cover my face with my hands. What? The ritual isn't completed. Stupid me. 6. I just had to forget the most important thing. 5. For some reason I thought that if I make it outside it will be over. 4. Stupid. 3. If she sees anyone before she counts to 0, someone dear to her will die, or she will. And her friend is still in that building. She has not counted to 0 yet. I stand up and look at the window. The undead is staring right into my eyes as if calling out to me. 2. For some reason its face seems sad. Go back where you came from, a-hole. 1. 0. I reach into my pocket and pull up my phone. All I have to do is read the last part of the spell. Now it doesn't seem like a silly set of incomprehensible words. Now it's filled with a great meaning. It brings salvation. Here we go. I look at the window again. The undead is gone. The pains are intact. I look down at my hands in surprise. All the wounds are still there, bleeding and sore. What the hell? The school neighborhood is drowning in peaceful silence. For a moment, it seems like all that's happening was just a dream. A crazy hallucination. But pain is the best proof of the opposite. My body aches, as if its every bone is being squeezed in a vice. I turn on my phone and bring the glowing screen to my arm. Okay, I read. There are dark marks clearly visible on the skin, the prints of someone's strong fingers. There's no doubt about it. This ain't no damn hallucination. My legs give out. Suddenly I start shaking. I lean against the wall. A wave of nausea sweeps up into my throat. The world blurs in front of my eyes. I feel really bad. I throw up. I'll never set foot here again. You gotta contact Mitsuki. I lift my head, wipe my lips with the back of my hand and suddenly feel something. There's a voice at my ear. Sad and quiet. Filled with grave coldness. I feel like someone's icy fingers run along my entire body, from my feet to my head. It starts to smell strongly. It starts to strongly smell of apples. Not in this life. The answer to my question. The dead has answered me. I turn around sharply but don't see anyone. With stiff hands, I dial Mitsuki's number. Hello, Haru? Are you okay? The voice on the phone is ringing, energetic, not at all compatible with my shitty mood. The sound of the world of the living. Calm down. Haru? I hang up. Right now, I don't want to talk to anyone, even Mitsuki. We ended up doing it because Mitsuki was curious. Haru! Haru! Mitsuki climbs out the window. She looks worried. Why weren't you calling for so long? I was beginning to think that something happened to you. Happened? I smile crookedly. I look at Mitsuki's surprised, simple, and bright face. And then I collapse to the ground and burst into tears. Did we survive? Are we okay? I don't tell Mitsuki about what happened. I don't think she'd believe me. Tell her! I wouldn't have believed. So I don't show her the undead's fingerprints that adorn not only my hand but also my foot. Mitsuki doesn't ask me anything, though any fool would have noticed the scratches and blood. I'm grateful to her. I don't even want to remember the experience in the old building. My classmates are pleased. More than the photo, they admire my battle wounds. It seems to have become a little more popular. I can't say I'm not happy about it. Only my brother gives me an understanding and sympathetic look and says nothing. Life is back to normal. Sometimes the dead's answer disturbs me, but I don't want to think about it. It's much more enjoyable to have fun with Mitsuki, with the carefree and radiant Mitsuki. Haru! The mere sight of her is comforting. In the world where one can smile so broadly, there is no room for rituals, curses, or undead. There are no messages on the walls or apple candies, only peace and Mitsuki's laughter. I try to make myself forget and force my willpower to override the memories of the ritual. Horrors happen, but that doesn't stop life from moving forward. Yeah, the whole thing started with people actually bullying them. Oh no, she's dead, isn't she? Someone actually got bullied and beat up in the bathroom because they didn't do this ritual. That's how bad it got. So she was forced to do it, basically. Unless she wanted to get beat up. So she didn't do it for popularity in the first place. But then she was like, oh, we took a picture, I could just pretend I did it. But then her best friend was like, I'm kind of curious, and she did it. And all that happened because her friend was curious. And then, also, I think something's wrong with Mitsuki. I feel like she is definitely connected, because the way her pendant was glowing, the way her pendant was so important to her, something feels so wrong. Like, why does it feel like Mitsuki is like a huge part of the reason the curse exists in the first place? Something feels so... everything feels very connected to her. Also, that looks like a basketball. That looks like blood. That looks like a human. Why do I have a very bad feeling? Alas, it didn't work. The entire next night I'm haunted by nightmares about the ghosts of the old school building. Half-destroyed hallways intertwining in an endless maze. Staircases collapsing or leading to dead ends. Glass crunching under bare feet. Black bodies hanging from the ceilings. And of course, it's always there. The undead smelling of apple candy. I'm not surprised to wake up sweating in the morning. Nothing strange, after everything I'd been through. But the next night, the nightmare happens again. It isn't somehow special or impressive. Only unpleasant. Because of it, I can't get enough sleep, and I feel like a wreck. It's absurd. I have to pull myself together and stay strong. Okay, that was her... okay, that looked like basketball. And it's because it was her picture frame. Okay. What's this? Someone has slipped a note on my door. Brother, who else? We correspond like this all the time, most often competing in the most witty insults. Don't be afraid, everything will be fine. Tommy. I'll have to donate a pudding to him. Or 3. Tommy. Thank you, brother. Trouble comes about a month later, when the sickle of the growing moon hangs in the sky again. Haru? 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 Huh? Help me? What's wrong? Mitsuki looks scared. Do you remember the ritual? The ritual? Everything inside me goes cold. Oh, she has to do it too now, huh? Her class is tormenting her about it now, isn't she? Aren't they? It wasn't the brother. The brother was worried about... The brother acted as if he had done it, but clearly he hadn't. He probably just pretended so that everyone would get off his back. So he kind of was like... He didn't seem very happy about her saying she would like, do it or whatever. So the brother cares about her. So that part is fine. I hope nothing happens to anyone, but I think Mitsuki is the one probably now. I mean, no, it wasn't the brother, was it? The brother was the one that slid the note under her door. They correspond like that, is what you mentioned there. So, history. The ritual. Someone slipped a note under the door. Brother, who else? We correspond like this all the time, most often competing in the most witty insults. Okay, the bruises that haven't gone away yet flare up with an unbearable itch. Oh, they're still not gone. I do. It's gotten to my class as well. My classmates got infected. Apparently my face reflects such horror that Mitsuki gasps. I try to pull myself together. Are they making you do it too? Yeah. I have no choice, Haru. The law of the pack. Can you come with me? There's pleading in her gaze. Yeah, everything is suspicious here at this point. I'm suspicious of everything too. I like how at first she said that she would come with Mitsuki if the roles were reversed. She has had to undergo this ritual now, and we can see that she is a bit reluctant now to go, which is understandable. She has been through hell. But if anything, I would tell Mitsuki to pretend to have done it. That it's not worth it. I don't want to. I'm afraid to even approach the old school building. Nausea comes to my throat the moment I look in its direction. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'll understand. Mitsuki smiles bravely, though her fingers tremble slightly. Last time, she agreed to help without asking for anything in return, like a true friend. How can I abandon her? Fine, I'll go with you. But you mustn't perform the ritual, just pretend. Under no circumstances should you do it. Haru, don't even think about it. You have no idea what it is. I'm begging you, don't. Anything but the ritual. Haru. I know you're curious. You wonder if it actually is possible to see the undead. Mitsuki, if you value our friendship... Haru, hold on. What? I can't just take a picture and go home. Silence hangs. Why? Yeah, exactly, Haru, why? They're asking for a video. Because of your success. You confirmed that the ritual works. That this girl wasn't lying. Oh no. No. No, 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 no. So oh no. So our success with it has made the thing complete. Oh no. So the spiral out of control, huh? I can see how she ended up dying now. So Mitsuki, as mentioned, she is dead. This is her past. We're watching her from when she was alive. We're watching her memories. Also, it started with Mitsuki telling us... Actually, let me show you the absolute start of this whole thing. Because that will help a bit. Let's go to the main menu. I did say, right? That's the thing I did there. Just to give like a little bit of a... You know... view on how everything began. Because I think that will be... If it doesn't work, it won't work for her either. She doesn't need to... Yeah, exactly. Why do they do this? So let me just read the beginning for you so you get to see, because it helps a bit. We are all cursed. The curse devours us from the inside. Does no one see it? Does no one feel it? Does no one understand? It won't let go until... The world throws off its sleepy haze and slashes at my eyes with a flash of lightning. My ears are filled with the heavy, measured clatter of droplets against the roof. There's a damp, somewhat earthly smell to the air. A mixture of the withered grass and soil, and a cloying scent fuses with it. This aroma, lilies, vanilla, cursed. So this is a quiet, lifeless half-whisper sends chills running down my spine. I flinch and turn around. The girl stands under the awning of the railroad station, hiding from the rain and not looking at it. Her gaze is empty. Her fingers draw messy, sweeping patterns through the air. A gust of wind makes the hem of her white summer dress flutter up and slap against her equally white legs. I blink, dumbfounded. A summer dress? In this weather? Moreover, her feet are bare. Did something happen to her? Mitsuki? Yeah, that's her name. Mitsuki. What are you taught? We are all cursed. She turns towards me, but her eyes remain blank, slits staring into the void. Mitsuki, my classmate. My friend? I don't know. I don't know much about anything at all. But I'm certain of one thing. Mitsuki looks scary. Where did I go wrong? How can I undo all of this evil? Another flash of lightning distorts her beautiful face beyond recognition. Everything around me. Nothing but misfortune. I'll try. I'll break the curse. Ano chorus. Ano chorus? An unfamiliar word. Could it be a frightening spell? Is Mitsuki trying to scare me? Yeah, probably. The atmosphere is favorable. A thunderstorm, lightning flashes, not a soul around. No one around? No, I better not think about it. Is Mitsuki waiting for a train? Or is she hiding from the sudden thunderstorm like me? There's no one else at the station. It's better to listen to Mitsuki's strange speech than be left all alone waiting for the rain to stop. It's better to do it with anyone than be left by myself. The curse. Break it. It's dark. It's under the skin. It's devouring me. It's everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. Hurry, hurry. Mitsuki's words are like a malicious spell. Kills, it kills, it kills. Mitsuki, stop. Why? Why me? Her laughter bursts from her lips so suddenly that it's like another crash of thunder. I jerk backwards and inadvertently trip over Mitsuki's bag, which had been standing next to me. Who? Her empty eyes stare blindly in my direction. Who's there? Are you cursed as well? Everyone in this damn world is doomed. I don't think everyone is. I want to reassure her somehow, so I step closer to her. I reach out to touch her deathly pale skin. As soon as my fingers slide over her white shoulder, Mitsuki's whole body shudders. She staggers back and lets out a heartbreaking scream. So that's how this whole thing started. That is the start of this whole mess that we are currently seeing the result of. So that's what this is leading up to, basically. And whole huge mess. Also, gotta dehydrate. Okay, let's continue, guys, continue. So, they've been trying to film the ritual ever since, but it hasn't worked out. And now it's my turn. I can't just go back home. I'm speechless. My success? Success is bruises and abrasions, horrible marks on your wrist and leg. It's absurdity, not success. Absurdity. Hiya, Xanthal! It won't go well for her then. Yeah, something must happen. For the 19th time. Something must happen for it to end up in the situation where we're at. In the end. So, because we do know that she dies. Mitsuki dies for sure. We don't know, however, what happens with Haru. But assuming that Mitsuki dies, Haru probably dies as well. I'm gonna wager on. If I were to guess, they're both dead at this point. In the future. But we shall see. But arguing with my classmates is stupid. I clench my fists in anger. Stupid a-holes. Haru? They don't get it, and you don't. The only person who can understand me is the girl who survived the encounter with undead. No one else. Although no, there's also my dumb brother. He has sort of special sense, and he kind of felt like an otherworldly presence in the old building. But he'd hardly met the undead in person. At least I didn't notice any wounds on him. Yeah, Mitsuki is dead, and we are going on the second run of this, and we're going the misfortune run. The previous run, we definitely died. And this run, we have survived a bit longer. Very fair. So, the previous one, we got the bad ending flight, and currently we have managed to get to chapter 2. Without dying. Yeah. It's just absurd. Absurd. Fine, but promise me you'll be very careful. Very careful. Mitsuki claps her hands in joy and breathes with relief. May everything be fine. I plead mentally. Yeah, that's a good plea, but ooh. Well, we're back, everyone, to this place. Uh-oh. We missed this place, right? We missed it? Yeah? We missed being chased by a demon of death? Yeah? I don't want to be back here. The atmosphere of the old building is depressing. Why hasn't anyone boarded up this window yet? Where are the guards, the police? So mature and responsible. Kids go missing in our town lately, by the way. My outrage is caused by fear. I'm secretly hoping someone would bust us and send us home. Turn back and run. Yeah, I know, right? I wish I would too. I wish I would that they would too. Also, I think you were missing so much context. And I don't want to spoil you, but at the same time, it's very confusing because you don't have the context. In the demo that we played, we actually died before even getting to see Mitsuki's like past, because they ended the demo, and we just saw everyone dead. Like there was no one alive, basically. We just lost all our limbs and died. That's what they did to us in the demo. So we are very like up in the air about. So every time I hear like the people going missing, like kids going missing, I'm wondering if those kids are among those that were missing a lot of limbs. Yeah. So arms and legs were gone. And we were reading about how the arms were being... She could feel her arms and legs being torn. My shoulder falls out, and that feels like someone's ripping my arm off, so I can't imagine someone actually getting the arm completely ripped off. Like, I can't imagine it. Like, that must be like extra painful. Ooh. The comparison. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I was secretly hoping someone would bust us and set us home. Alas, the old school building seems to draw the students to it, and not allow outsiders to interfere. Oh, it looks even worse now. Before heading to the second floor, I peek into the office where I was hiding from the undead. A flashlight is lying on the floor. Its battery is dead. I inspect the wall with the stake board. No inscriptions. Really makes you believe in hallucinations. Oh, they look like ghosts for a second there. What's wrong? No, nothing. It's just, you know. Trust the messages. It's the only way I managed to formulate the advice. Okay. This time we enter the labeled room. Though I have a bad feeling about this, the classroom is perfectly normal inside. A box of matches is lying on one of the desks. Someone had forgotten it from the last ritual. Mitsuki yanks her shoulder in apprehension and pulls out her phone. Here, Haru. Start filming. I illuminate Mitsuki's figure with a flashlight and turn on the recording. She looks uncertainly at the phone, then picks up a matchbox. I hope I want this count. I almost jump on the spot. Do not under any circumstances lose it, you hear? Okay. It seems Mitsuki is more afraid of me than of the ritual. She sets her hair on fire and puts out the match. A foul odor hangs in the air. Mitsuki rummages through her pocket and pulls out a sheet of paper with a spell written down. Time to begin. Are you sure? I still haven't given up hope that Mitsuki would change her mind. But she only shakes her head, looking into the smartphone camera pointed at her. Mitsuki starts reciting the spell. She probably feels like a fool, but I absorb every word she says. I can physically feel the evil inside them. Yeah, she basically will have to hide in the corner of the room or something to keep out of eyesight. Like the second she starts saying 100, or like think it in her head like 100, that's when when the thing fully starts. So after she starts counting, she is not allowed to see anyone. So she has to stay hidden during that time. The thing is, I wonder if she'll be able to. If she hears Mitsuki screaming or something, I don't know if she'll be able to manage to keep herself from running to her. I'm very curious if she'll manage to do that. And also specifically thinking back on it, when in earlier chapters they are saying a girl is the reason for Mitsuki dying. So another girl caused Mitsuki's death. Basically, it was the trigger to it. So that could definitely mean that either she does end up seeing her during the counting thing, Or the fact that she was so quote-unquote successful during her try at the ritual, that was what caused Mitsuki's death. Those two options could definitely be like potential causes, like for the future happenings that we are soon to find out, I guess. Please. Okay. It's done. Well, off I go. Yeah. Bye. Mitsuki takes her smartphone back. As she approaches the door, I can't hold back a nervous shriek. Trust the messages. Why do her eyes go blank immediately? For a moment, Mitsuki looks at me like I'm crazy. Then she nods. Okay, Haru. You're not so far future. Yeah. She leaves. I'm left standing in the middle of the dark classroom. My heart is pounding like I'm about to relive the horrors of the ritual myself. I wonder what question Mitsuki is going to ask, and what answer she will get. I sigh and sit down on a dust-covered chair. Silence presses in from all sides. Mitsuki's distant footsteps and the way she mumbles numbers under her breath are muffled behind the wall. Soon all sounds die down. The silence is as frightening as the noise. Mitsuki told me she didn't hear anything when she was waiting in the classroom back then. Neither my screams nor other sounds, though anyone should have heard the sound of falling desks. Because of her stories, sometimes I feel like I really was the victim of a hallucination. It's absurd. What had happened was real. It just wasn't Mitsuki's reality. Then I won't hear anything either. What if Mitsuki's screaming for help right now? What if the undead has grabbed her? I don't want to think about it. She is smarter than me, so she's definitely gonna make it. Besides, there's still a chance that Mitsuki would never meet anyone. The other guys were stubbornly ignored by the undead. But my bad feeling says otherwise. I'm waiting. Time drags on like chewing gum. Judging by the clock on my smartphone, 5 minutes have passed. Feels like 2 hours. Sometimes I feel like someone's watching me. Someone smelling of apple candy. Creepy. How much time has passed? 6 minutes? Just 6? It's absurd. I suffer like this for a quarter of an hour. Oh. A ringtone cuts through the silence. I drop the phone in surprise. Oh, come on. I start fumbling with my hands on the dirty floor. Yeah? For a second, no one answers. Haru, are you there? I've done it. Her voice sounds surprisingly cheerful. I catch my breath in relief. Good, I'm coming down. Lighting the way with my phone, I go down to the ground floor and climb out the window. I don't see anything strange on the way. Oh, she didn't count, did she? She didn't finish counting. I have a feeling she did not finish counting. If she didn't, they're all screwed. That's how Haru died last time. She didn't finish counting. Are you okay? The question comes out before I can examine my friend. She's standing there as if she's been in a ramen shop, not performing the ritual of summoning the dead. Not a speck of dust on her clothes, not a scratch in her arms or legs. It seems that like the other classmates, Mitsuki hasn't met any undead. I'm fine. Don't worry so much, Haru. I guess my face is twisted with fear. Good. Yeah, it's good, Mitsuki. I was so scared. The ritual is over, so there's no point in worrying anymore. I absent-mindedly wave my smartphone in there. Well, how was it, Mitsuki? Did you see anything? No. I may have heard strange rustles, but they were more like my imagination playing out. She hesitates. It's even embarrassing to tell, considering what you've been through back then. Mitsuki really does feel out of place. She should be happy. No worries. I laugh, patting her shoulder. The important thing is that everything ended well, right? Yeah, Haru. That was scary, wasn't it? We shall see the video. You've been shaking with her, weren't you? I tried to act as energetic as possible, like normal Haru. But Mitsuki knows me better than I do and doesn't fall for the trick. Haru? What? It's going to be like it was before, right? I don't understand what she's getting at. She didn't finish counting. What do you mean? I'm not going to participate in any more dubious rituals, and I don't care if they torture me until graduation. I show Mitsuki my tongue. She finally smiles sincerely. Good. Not that anyone's going to torture you, of course. But good that we'll forget all of this like a bad dream. Yeah, like a bad dream. Very, really bad dream. I won't tad, but stay silent. Please, no. Oh. Well, he's back again. Isn't that great? The entire next night I'm having nightmares again. I can't sleep for a long time, and when I do fall asleep, I see a staircase of the old building, and the undead standing on the top steps. He is staring at me, mouth open in a soundless scream. But instead of words, he spews streams of black blood. It disgustingly reeks of apples. It seems everyone has like senses of different smell. Like the other girl smells vanilla, and she smells apples. I feel like I'm being force-fed one thing after another and stuffed like a turkey. The other one felt like Aki felt like she was being, she was full like a, like a piggy bank. So, that seems to be a recurring circumstance. Until I become one big apple with a slimy slurry instead of juice myself. When I wake up, I know that I'm about to throw up, so I rush into the bathroom. It's repeated several times during the night. A long, disgusting night. I feel bad. Very bad. Is this payback for playing with dark forces? The consequences of the undead's touch? Oh, poor girl. I don't know, but it's like a stinky stain is spreading through my soul. A rot smelling of apples. Soon it will end. I've rarely been sick. Even when I did get a fever, it went away in a day. I like to believe that this ailment would soon leave me as well. She caught the curse. She didn't count it. She didn't. She got. Oh, the vines are there. The vines have appeared. I don't think they were there before. Wait, can I go back? Oops. Okay. I guess they were there? I don't know. Oh, my accident. I went back by accident. Yeah, I feel so bad for her. Another nightmare. Half the night without sleep again. When will it end? This is what the other girl, Aki, is going through as well right now. She also barely get any sleep. She's looking just like this. She says sleep is the best medicine and says 3 misfortunes every day. When will it end? When will the ghosts of the old school leave me alone? I want to complain to someone, but I hold on. I want to write my brother a note, to pour my heart out, to ask for help. A few times I tear a sheet out of my notebook, but immediately crumple it up and throw it in the bucket. No need to make a fuss over absurdity. I just have to forget. Oh, that's a bloody handprint. She dead. The next 2 days pass in peace and quiet. Mitsuki shows her classmates the video, and they get her back up. They get off her back, though they look extremely disappointed. Everything is over. Mitsuki becomes carefree again. Her smile is dazzling. No, something has changed. Her friend has become a bit bolder. Talking to my dumb brother doesn't scare her anymore. Sometimes they even go for walks together. Did she get taken over? Wait, what just happened with my brain? Did the ghost ask for, like, did the thing she asked for make it so that the ghost took over her body, or like merged with her or something? Because that would be terrifying. Sometimes they even go for walks together. I don't impose or ask to be taken with them, though it's unbearable to be alone in the house. Now she seems happy. So dazzling. Haru? Haru? Huh? Sorry. I've got a headache. Nothing serious. I'm glad. Shall we go to Totoma tomorrow? Her ringing laughter fills the space of the room. I'm so worried. Oh, she also, the Totomo is the, you see the bear over there? That's actually the Totomo bear. Mitsuki and I chat about silly stuff as if nothing had happened. Aki is obsessed with that bear. But on the third day, since returning from the old school, Mitsuki has become quiet and scared for some reason. She sits on a green poof and remains silent, staring to a point on the wall known only to her. Mitsuki... Mitsuki... Hey, what's wrong? Mitsuki sharply raises her head. Huh? Haru, did you say something? I did, and more than once. What's with you today? Was my brother messing with you again? Mitsuki tries to feign a smile on her face, but her lips pucker, tremble and freeze like that. Something weird is going on, Haru. Weird? I don't understand. I constantly feel like someone is watching me. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like someone's gaze is on my back. And also these calls. What calls? Someone calls me and there is silence on the phone. I ask what it is and all I get in response is wheezing. Disgusting. I'm scared, Haru. What should I do? Pay no attention. Someone is probably messing with you. Oh, we know that wheezing. We very much know that wheezing. You didn't finish counting, did you? I like how I'm just like, you didn't finish, did you? Maybe the classmates got bored with the ritual and now they're dabbling in phone pranks. You think so? Of course. I wave my hand in the air, as if to ward off the images of pestering classmates. Still, I'm a bit scared. Don't worry, they'll get bored of it soon. Oh, I'm worried. I am worried. But they don't. Someone keeps calling Mitsuki all day, and the next day as well. I try yelling at them through the phone, but it doesn't work. Mitsuki says she keeps feeling someone's gaze on her back. You won't escape. And then it happens. Someone has written a threat on her desk. Haru? Who is this? Who wrote it? I don't get it. Someone's messing with you. Don't... How can I not pay attention? What do they want? What does you want escape mean? Escape from who? You're much more careful than her right now. You know something is up. She doesn't. Yeah. It's like, because we saw the fact that the other time Haru didn't finish counting and she ended up dying. Just triggers my brain into thinking, and especially since it's someone dear to you. Her brother had made a charm which made the curse come back to the one that caused the curse. And technically, Haru was the one that did, because she didn't finish counting. In this case, Mitsuki didn't finish counting. It's really good, isn't it? You can see why I got so hooked and I can't stop. I'm so hooked. Calm down. AOTs get mad that you brought them an empty video. These idiots. It's not them, Haru. Definitely not them. I feel... Mitsuki clutches at her head. The curse. I'm cursed. Don't panic. Nothing significant has happened. I mean, it's just calls and the inscription. They can't harm you. But I'm being threatened. Why would someone threaten you? Mitsuki suddenly takes her hands away from her head and looks past me. Her gaze becomes blank. It's because of the ritual. Oh! Or what are we gonna learn now? The ritual? I don't like her silence. I really, really don't like it. You're welcome! What do you mean, Mitsuki? Haru? Huh? I frown. A nasty moldy taste lingers on my tongue. I think I might have failed the ritual. Yeah, no, yeah, we kind of figured that. Okay. Yeah, the music just stopped. That is so ominous. I hate that. It feels even worse that the music just completely abruptly just went out. What? I failed the ritual, Haru. She... What? Failed? How? Just don't reprimand me. I'm not. Okay, I wasn't going to. I lost count when I was going down the staircase. It was scary, but first we messed up, and then I tripped. And I think I missed a number. I'm not sure, but... She sees my face and falls silent. She missed a number? Even I could count the... Yeah, why didn't she say that right away, you know? She could have said it like way longer ago. Like right away, you know? Why didn't you say that until now? Even I could count to the end. Even I. Blood rushes to my cheek, my head is buzzing, my pulse rumbles like discs falling to the hallway floor. No, calm down. I have to pull myself together. Mitsuki isn't to blame. Anyone could have made a mistake. Anyone. No point in getting angry now. I didn't see anyone during the ritual, so I thought it wasn't a big deal. And then these calls started. I knew right away that they weren't a simple prank. You decided that it was punishment for failing the ritual? Of course, how else? The undead wants to get to me, Haru. I don't know what to say. Mitsuki looks utterly miserable and crushed. It's going to kill me, right? Kill me? What should I do, Haru? What do I do now? I don't... I have 3 days left. It will kill me in 3 days. Yeah, there was a thing, by the way, about, I think, 7 days. So, after 7 days, it will come for you. So, yeah. We have just a few days left. Great. Lovely. I love this for us, yeah. Hold on, I still think it's someone's prank. I made a mistake. Yeah, mistake, why? Mitsuki doesn't listen to the voice of reason. Only mumbles incoherent phrases. Forget about the old school. I can't. One day you will don't suffer. Thanks, Cap, I'll make it. That one is 7 days, right? Cool. Yeah. It's all your fault. Mitsuki's impressionability has become her curse. The calls continue. On the morning of the 5th day, she discovers a new inscription on the wall of her house. My friend's gaze has become completely blank. She doesn't react to anything. The curse. I cursed? A mistake. She seems like a lifeless doll to me. Mitsuki is so scared that she preferred to withdraw into herself and not see anything around her. Oh. I tried to rouse her, but in vain. I'm losing Mitsuki. There is a way. I asked around in my class. You know, I'm a star now, so here it is. Some guy from the Lovers of Paranormal Stuff said it's possible to try to complete the ritual again. Again? Yeah, meaning start from the beginning, but do it right. He said in this case, the failed ritual would be undone. Is it possible? Damned if I know. But the guy says there's a chance. A chance? Do I have a chance? You got nothing to lose. The deadline is tomorrow night. Either we try tonight or... Mitsuki grimaces painfully. Will I make it? Duh. Of course you will. And I'm gonna help you. Help me? How? You'll see. I hope everything will work out. Or rather, I believe it's gonna work. Oh, I'm even more worried now somehow. We already hear the breathing. That didn't take long. And so, we find ourselves in front of the open window of the old school building for the third and final time. How very different this third hike is from the previous ones. Mitsuki, until recent events cheerful and light-hearted, is shaking like a maple leaf in the wind. I, on the contrary, have gained confidence. You never know how your life will change. Yeah. We reached classroom on the 2nd floor. It's a horrible idea, but at the same time, we know there's nothing else they can do either. Because at this point, definitely seems like the curse is real. So the question is, what do they do in this case? They have no way out. Mitsuki burns her hair, takes out a spell sheet, and starts to read it out when she sees that I'm also striking a match. What are you doing? Starting the ritual. What do you mean? The guy at the club said that you can go together if you recite the spell at the same time. You and I both will be participants of the ritual. This is the first time I've heard of it. Why didn't anyone tell me this before? To crank up fear? It doesn't feel the same when you're with someone else. After all, the ritual is for entertainment, not for the actual summoning of the dead. Perhaps it was originally used by priestesses to contact the departed. Go figure. Surprising. Yeah, I was amazed myself. Alright, give me the spell sheet. Yep, there's nothing else we can call it but a bad idea. Read the words of the crumpled piece of paper in chorus. It begins. We walk out of the classroom. Mitsuki looks around fearfully, trying to make out a silhouette of the undead in the darkness. The light from her flashlight dances across the walls and ceiling as if trying to escape from her cage. Do you hear anything? No, nothing. I think there's someone over there. No one is there. Come on, let's start counting. You can take it slow, but don't lose it. I'm like a guide to other worlds. That's crazy. 100. We go down the west staircase. Mitsuki refuses to go to the east staircase because she hears sounds coming from that direction. We make it to the first floor without accidents. Mitsuki is breathing heavily, her chest heaving. I can see sweat dripping down her forehead. 91. Are you okay? She jerks to the side, not expecting that someone would break the grave silence of the old school building. Oops, of the old building. Yeah, I'm fine. Alright, let's go. Okay, don't worry so much. 83. At the moment we look toward the stairs, a rumbling sound comes from the second floor. Do you hear that? Do you hear? Yeah. The sound intensifies, then suddenly stops. Mitsuki takes a breath and... 2 chairs fall at our feet from the top floor. Mitsuki shrieks, shoves me aside and rushes down the hallway. Oh, yikes. Yikes! Mitsuki, wait! I illuminate the hallway with the flashlight. The light reflects... Why would she do that? Light reflects off something spilled on the floor. Mitsuki steps into a puddle, raising a fountain of spray, tries to move forward and slips. With another shriek of terror, she falls backwards into the incomprehensible liquid. 77. Mitsuki, calm down, don't lose the count. I rush to her aid. She is lying on her back with her arms spread to her sides. I don't watch horror movies, but this is so horror related. Don't put the rules when you try beating a curse. I know, right? I never watch horror movies either. I never play horror games either. I just got so captivated by this one. I don't know why. Like, the storytelling is so good. I don't even mind the horror aspect of it because it's so good. Like, it's so rare. Hold up my hand. I hold up my hand, but Mitsuki shoves it away in terror. I think it's that. Sorry, Haru, I'm fine. Yeah, Haru, quiet. There's someone up ahead. I strain my ears. All of this is very reminiscent of the time when I was trying to get to the first floor's east staircase in similar fashion. Yeah, same old trick. The extra chairs crash into the hallway from the stairwell. The rumble mixes with Mitsuki's shriek. She skids across the puddle towards the first open door. I help my friend up and we burst into the classroom together. I quickly close the door. 60. Oh no. Oh, this is not the same as before. Mitsuki points her finger at the writing scrawled on the board. Oh no. She collapses straight to the floor, clutches her head with her hands, and cries. I can't take it any longer, Haru, I can't. I want someone. Mitsuki begins to sway from side to side. There is a knock on the door. Mitsuki shrieks, but then abruptly stops. She puts her hands down. I realize something has broken inside her. Yeah, it's not even written in right anymore. Hearts, mind, everything. Mitsuki? There is another knock on the door. Listen. She doesn't hear me. Like a puppet on strings, Mitsuki jerks at her feet and staggers towards the door. No! Hey, what are you doing? Hey! But Mitsuki's face, same as her movements, is like a doll's. There is no emotion left in it. She is trembling. Red liquid is dripping down from her clothes onto the floor. There's another knock on the door. More insistent. No! Don't open the door for it! Mitsuki? I reach out my hand to her, but my friend suddenly shrieks again and throws the door open violently, rushing out of the classroom. I run after her. Wait, hold on already! I'm so worried. Mitsuki doesn't hear me. She doesn't hear anything anymore. I stop. 55. Mitsuki, what about ritual? Have you just abandoned me? Do you not care at all what happens to your best friend? What happens to your best friend? Mitsuki climbs over the windowsill and runs away without even looking back. I put my hands to my side in annoyance. What a fool. I sigh, then grin crookedly. You're a complete fool, Mitsuki. What a fool. How am I supposed to take this? The traitor's just left me here alone with the undead and completely forgetting both the count and the ritual. She has abandoned me. Abandoned. She knew she's risking not only her own life, but also mine. Yeah, I know. They should just be like counting real quick, like 199, 98, 97. I know they're not allowed to stumble even once, but like count faster. Like no, don't go 100. Then like 30 seconds later, 99. Like, excuse me? When the real undead stared at me, all I could think of was that Mitsuki might get hurt. And she ran away. No, I'm a fool as well for worrying about her back then. I'm brimming with disappointment. I've always considered Mitsuki a good person, my best friend. She turned out to be a spineless coward. Stupid Mitsuki. First, I didn't want to scare her. Back then, 6 days ago, when she finished the ritual and said she hadn't seen anyone, I decided to forget all about it. What did it matter if she saw the undead or not? But then I was tortured by nightmares over and over again. And Mitsuki, all happy and blooming, lived her life in peace. She was having fun while I suffered. She didn't even ask me how I was feeling. Didn't bother to find out why I felt so bad. Are real friends supposed to do this? Honestly, that's not a good friend. Like, Haru should have noticed that she was not a good friend the moment she pushed her down there. Like, what? Who pushes their friend like that in this situation? Is this fair? After what I've been through? After not losing count and running away from the undead just so Mitsuki wouldn't get hurt? Not fair. And so I thought, why not teach her a lesson? I asked my brother to keep calling Mitsuki and not saying anything. Oh, that was... Oh! She asked her brother to oh my gosh! Okay, they're both bad people. Then I wrote a warning on her desk. Honestly, I just wanted to scare her, to show her how hard it was for me. Then we would have shared experiences, played figures for two, and created a new, stronger friendship. But then she said she had lost count? Mitsuki, how could you? You had failed the ritual and didn't tell me? You even asked me if everything was going to be like before? Like before? Are you kidding me? No, it's not gonna be like before. I decided to scare her for real, so I made up all this crap about double ritual. A chance to make things right? Priestesses? Complete and utter absurdity. I'd even prepared the wrong spell text just in case. Of course I couldn't have done it alone. I had to ask my brother for help again. Are you serious? Dead serious. No jokes, it's dangerous there. Didn't you realize it last time? It's dangerous if you're performing the right ritual. We're gonna put it on a spectacular show. I don't want to go back there. For the first time I can remember, my brother seemed scared. Please, I'll never ask for anything ever again. It's important. I'm going crazy, okay? I have to put a stop to this. End this thing once and for all. Otherwise I'm gonna break. Alright. Apparently there's no avoiding it. He made good in his promise. He put on a show with chairs and knocked on the door. In fact, that was the end of the show. I was going to tell Mitsuki. I don't know if we could have made up, but now, definitely not. Not after she abandoned me. As she ran away, I didn't even realize that it was my brother knocking on the door. And I didn't even have time to hide when she suddenly burst out of the classroom. Weak, cowardly Mitsuki. She got what she deserved. She betrayed me. Betrayed our trust. Serves her right. Serves her right. But I'll have to admit the deception after all. She's been acting really weird. One might throw themselves in front of a car in that condition. I climbed the stairs to the first floor. It's strange that my brother hasn't come down yet. No! No, 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 no. This is not good. He's probably waiting for me. I illuminate the hallway with a flashlight. No one's here. Okay, so did Mitsuki like count the brother of Haru as very important and he became a victim? Please no. Hey, where are you? I step into the paint my brother purposely spilled on the floor and take a few steps. My foot suddenly bumps into something. I shine my flashlight on it. Wait. What? Hey, stop lying there. Time to go home. My brother is lying on a no. No. I don't want this. No. What? Like I'm just like laughing and no. My brother's lying in a puddle, not moving. Weird. I squat down and pat him on the shoulder. What's with you? Hey. He doesn't answer. His eyes are open, staring blankly at the ceiling. Is he dead? Do everything right and the dead will answer your question. Make a mistake and you or someone dear to you will die in 6 days. Mitsuki failed at the ritual, but it wasn't her who died. It was someone dear to her. Brother? Mitsuki actually liked my brother? Really? Even though I teased her and never believed it. Who in the right mind would like this dummy? Is it possible? I collapsed into the pool of blood, unable to hold back my tears. I clutched his still warm hand with my fingers. Do I cry from grief? From hatred? Probably from everything at once. Mitsuki, I will never forgive you. Never, you hear? I was going to tell you the truth, but you know, not anymore. You must suffer forever. Throw yourself in front of a car. Kill yourself? Wonderful is the least you deserve. I stand up abruptly. I look at my brother's body, but my mind is clear and straight. The undead was right. In everything. Not in this life. That was his answer to my question. And my question was, will Mitsuki and I always be friends? Was she only her friend because she liked the brother? Was that the only reason? Because the thing, finish Haru's arc, dang. Because the thing I got caught up on was like the, what's the word? The fact that, my brain, what was I thinking about? Haru was completely fine, but her brother took it on. That means she cared more about the brother than she cared about Haru. So it feels more like she was using Haru to get closer to her brother. That's what I'm just like, what it feels like at least. I feel empty and ugly. Tears sting my eyes. Aki, what happened? They're died. Died? He and... Calm down. Oh, I reach for my hat, but I realize I'm clutching an object. It's sticky, wet, and heavy. Huh? With trembling fingers, I'm clutching one of the graces. I don't remember freeing her from the throbbing cardboard. Only now do I realize that the doll resembles Haru. The toy is overstained with something black. Now her gaze seems not reassuring but scary. I suddenly realize I'm not comfortable touching her. Not because of the slime and the fabric, but because of how I feel about Haru. Suddenly the doll gets out of my hands and hovers in the air. There's madness dancing in the little blue beads. Madness and pain. She seemed pure and bright before, bringing joy and happiness. Now she's overwhelmed with anger, pain and despair. As if confirming my thoughts, the doll twitches slightly and makes a small circle. Dang! Look at that! Jeez! More and more black liquid drips from her blue dress until the streams become a veritable waterfall. The rag face bubbles with black boils. The cloying odor becomes almost unbearable. I clamp my hands over my mouth and back away, but it's physically impossible to tear myself away from the gruesome sight. The doll's head stretches sharply, as if being pulled in opposite directions. Oh, you're scared of dolls? Oh, this is not gonna help, is it? The fabric at the side of the mouth crackles and stretches. A moment, and polyester, black from blood, is crawling through the holes like fat worms. I notice a real human tongue inside the swarming mass. Stop! The tongue twitches. The same unknown force wrenches it from the captivity of the polyester. Black blood splatters in all directions. A few drops get into my mouth. The taste is disgustingly cloyed. What the hell is this? I remember the tomboys nearby and clutch at the sleeve of her haori. Pressed into each other, we watch the doll dissolve into darkness. Those were like I can count those dolls as her best friends, by the way. Just say, they were very cute dolls at first. Not anymore. Yeah, not anymore. They have had a few creepy moments, that's for sure. What was that? No idea, but it's good that this creepy memory has vanished. The box where the horror doll had been lying is now empty. It's no longer oozing a strange liquid or pulsing. The sight of a clean cardboard brings me a sense of sudden relief. Goodbye, bad memory. Bye-bye. We're able to relax a bit, but I'm still shaken up. The nagging pain in my leg is also throbbing. Sobering. Oops. Are you okay? I'm fine. I've calmed down. You're so pale that I'm scared to offer you a riddle. Let's leave riddles for later. Toma purses her lips hesitantly, clearly afraid of appearing pushy or tactless. I hurriedly reassure her. It's fine. Look, I'm full of vigor again. Oops. I'm glad. Did you see something? Something to do with the doll? Yeah, or rather, not quite. Not with the doll, but the girl named Haru. I recount everything I saw to Tomo. How Mitsuki and Haru went to the old school building. How Haru performed the ritual and then suffered because of it. How she got mad at Mitsuki and decided to play a cruel prank on her. Hiya, Savage! Welcome home! How the prank ended in a tragedy. Tomo turns very pale as she listens to my story. Are you about to head out to stream? I see, so that's what she had to go through. Did you see anything? No, nothing. For me, a few seconds passed and you suddenly started acting weirdly. We're performing the ritual together. Why was Mitsuki's memory opened up only to me? I don't know. It's like she's rejecting me. Mistrusting me or scared of me. You, however, she's ready to accept. Why only me? Perhaps you and her are bound somehow? Do you remember anything like this? We were classmates, that's all. Also, hypothetically, Mitsuki infected me with a curse. That's all that comes to mind. Another mystery then. What about the clues? Did the memory help you figure anything out? I'm not sure. Haru drove her best friend to madness. Is that how Mitsuki died? Honestly, it's too early to tell. The old school is a bad place. Maybe that's where Mitsuki picked up the curse. Mitsuki, oops. She was cursed by that spirit with apples. It doesn't like people very much. And then the curse was passed to me. And then... No, I shouldn't even think about it. It's very sad if Mitsuki died because of a stupid misunderstanding. Agreed. You've seen things Mitsuki herself couldn't. Strange. Wait, I got a yawn. Perhaps she came up with these moments? I don't know. Anything else you remember? Many things, and nothing at the same time. The boy's corpse on the floor, Mitsuki's empty eyes, Haru's mad laughter. I try to remember all the details in my head, and my head is immediately pierced by several icy needles of pain. It's all very blurry. Not a word about an Aquarius or a way to get saved. Mitsuki was interested in Haru's brother. It seemed to me that he could sense evil. Do you have some kind of special sense? I don't know. Yeah, I'm very sleepy. I have a sleeping disorder, which is not helping me. So I'm constantly tired. I don't know if you've heard of hypersomnia, but I have that. Which leaves me in a constant state of tiredness. Did Mitsuki want to talk to him about her curse? Yeah, probably. The most clear memory is that the ritual in the school. Haru asked the dead a question, just like us. Only her ritual was completely different. Her ritual doesn't work for us. Yeah, indeed, because she was walking around the scary place alone. Completely alone. No, not alone. Hush, calm down. You're not alone. You're here, with me. Yeah, thank you. Is being alone so unbearable for you? Why has she asked this exactly now? Why exactly here? Have I never told her? We were chatting every day. I'm weird. One incident is to blame. It happened a long time ago. What incident? I don't want to remember, but I feel that I should be sincere. Tomo is helping me so much. Yeah, it's basically like if you heard of narcolepsy. It's basically like that, just a little bit more annoying than that. It happened a long time ago. I was little. My mom and I went for a walk. The weather was nice. Nice. The sun illuminated the fall leaves beautifully. Very beautifully. I felt as if Mom had taken me to a beautiful fairy tale. But it was no fairy tale. We walked and walked. I admired the leaves. They mesmerized me. I couldn't take my eyes off them. Because of this, everything happened. Mom disappeared. I still don't know exactly what happened. Where she is. Here she is, walking beside me. Then poof, and she's nowhere to be seen. I walked down strange streets looking for my mom. I looked and looked and looked, but I couldn't find her. I wandered endlessly all alone, trying to meet someone. And that's when I felt loneliness. It was everywhere. Inside me, in the empty streets, in the endlessly high fences, everywhere. Oh, poor girl. Aki. I walked and walked. Looked. There was no one around. No one, you see. I was all alone. My throat constricts with a spasm. I shouldn't. Mom used to say that strong people always smile. And I really want to be strong. Dad has been acting weird ever since. He wouldn't talk to me. He blames me, doesn't he? Does he think I'm the reason Mom disappeared? Is that why he hates me? I don't think so. Then why does he want to talk to me? He... blank blank? He blank blank. Uh-huh. Did you say something? Nothing. Okay. Now is not the time to think about childhood. I need to focus on the ritual. Mitsuki? Why don't you tell everything straight? Perhaps you simply haven't gone into her true thoughts. Yeah. It would have been better if I looked right into her head. It's like something is trying to confuse me and make me back away. It's quite possible. I hope the other memories would help. It won't be so creepy. I take 3 deep breaths, but my hands continue to shake a little. Tomo clasps her hands and walks over to Mitsuki's desk. I figure she'd try to do something with the boxes, but it's like some unknown force is keeping Tomo away from them. Nevertheless, Tomo pulls open a desk drawer, a little sluggishly, as if through an absorbent button. She peeks inside, shakes her head in annoyance and opens a neighboring one. Found it. She pulls out several colorful crayons. What? Look. Oh, that's so cute. Let me save here, actually. It's been a while. Tomo lowers herself right down to the floor, pushes the brazenly creeping and the quarry stalk away and starts drawing something. What are you doing? Here, look at this. That's you. Your drawing is terrible. but I easily recognized myself by the hat. And that's me. A riddle. How many images do you see? 2? That's right. Which means you're not alone. Tom was talking with such exaggerated seriousness that I giggled stupidly. And chess, of course. We need chess. I jump up to the drawing and take the crayon from Tomo. And Totoma Bear. He's mandatory. This is so cute. And Grace's. They should definitely be there. And Dad and Mom. And Mitsuki. Haru, her brother. Chess. Chess. And the kind ghost was helping Haru with clues. Since it's there, let's add the second one as well. I think it's good at heart. And chess. And chess? She's obsessed with chess. My hat. Apples. I like them too. Some triangles. Chess. Lots of chess. And what does this mean? I'm not alone. I feel warm. The room seems to be filled with gentle spring rays. Fears recede, replaced by excitement. Let's look at this. Oh, this is adorable. This is so cute. Oh, thank you for calling me a goat. Goats are cute. Like, oh, that's what I take from it. Goats are cute, thank you. Thank you, Tomo. Now everything's fine. No sense of dawdling. Forward. Sorry I can't go with you. It's fine. Wait here and don't leave. I walk over to the table and reach for the box. Forward and only forward. Okay, we have a choice to make. So, I guess I'll overwrite this. John is savage, ticker, la la la, have funsies. Which one do we go with? I only have a few, like a tiny bit more, but I thought we'd start one more run. Like, continue one more run and then we end. I'll let you decide, cause like I don't know. I don't know who to choose, so I'm leaving that up to you, cause you know. I'm not good at deciding stuff, as you can probably tell at this point. Left? Okay, the left one. Thank you. This one, right? The girl with the the black-haired girl. Just double checking so that my brain is like, we're thinking the same left, right? Not their left, but our left. Why am I like this? Okay, good. Let's go with the... What was it? A dice? I think it was a dice on here. A die. It's an ordinary winter's day. I know I'm going to follow my regular schedule. Wake up, have breakfast, listen to my horoscope for the day, go to school, come back from class and study. However, today the horoscope reading advises Capricorns to keep a close eye on any changes around them, and to try doing something unusual or out of the ordinary for them. For Capricorns, today's lucky object is ice. The lucky number is 3. Oh, another 3. I mean, you know, my brain was like, we're thinking of the same left, correct? Right? We're not thinking about the doll's correct left, right? Imagine if you said right and I'm just like, you meant our right, not their right, right? The only way left is forward. The lucky color, white. I've always considered myself a rational person, even a skeptic. Magic, ghosts, untamed souls, all nothing but wild fictions created by minds prone to panic and exaggeration. Horoscopes are the only exception. They bring some certainty into life. The universe works as a single, well-organized machine. Each of its gears influences the course of the other, creating a steady, predetermined balance. Unlike the stars are destined to align in definite patterns and never otherwise, that any major upheaval can be known in advance. So I strive to listen to the advice of the TV show and ignore people who think horoscopes are nonsense. And I certainly can't stand the kinds of people that hang around in Shamrock. Oh, here's Shamrock again. The predicted changes are immediately apparent as soon as I cross the threshold of my house. Lucky color, white. Oh, we're cute. Look at that. That's our current. So, Fuyumi is our current name. I see. Snow. And just yesterday, the asphalt was a depressing grey. Cute. Grey. White. Cute. Of course, I take the horoscope's advice and decide to change my usual route. Instead of the tiresome path, where I remember every crack in the stone wall and every branch belonging to the sparse trees. The stars offer a walk through deserted nooks and crannies that had never interested me before. Why not? Sometimes it's worth exploring new paths in life. Snow crunches beneath my feet. I sincerely hope that this year I'll at least see a white Christmas. Christmas. The one singular topic endlessly discussed in class. Hello, Excel! Yao yao, how you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. How many couples will come together on the 24th only to break up on the 25th? Oh my god, that's horoscope. I didn't even... Nice going. I love that. I will put that in like in the description of the when I upload the VOD to YouTube. I would just write horoscopes. I'll write your name afterwards so they know exactly who said it too. You deserve the Hall of Fame for that one. Let me do this. I'm almost ending, but I have to. I can't just not do that. Right? Okay, naturally, I don't have a boyfriend. And why would I need one now? Everything in life has to run its course. First, I should at least make some friends. Spending the holidays with some could be fun too. After that, I can worry about finding a boyfriend. There will come a time when he and I will celebrate Christmas together, admire the falling snow side by side. Quite romantic. Loneliness is always felt... Okay, now I get it. Loneliness is always felt more deeply than usual before Christmas. Wait, what do you mean that's the first? That's your first? What? And also, yeah, it was a great pun. I love puns. In here, feel free to make as many puns as humanly possible. Not good at this role. Well, you got it. You hit it perfectly there. You did a perfect one. I'm proud of you. You should be proud too. I immerse myself in thoughts of being enveloped in the bright, colorful lights and walk without paying heed to my footing. Suddenly, the world goes up, I go down. A hard blow takes the wind right out of me. We're so cute. Look at us, we're so adorable. Also, falling hurts. I hope she's okay. It's as if my chest has been put in a vice. Like I'll never breathe again. My lungs feel paralyzed. Oh god. Are we okay? Panic ensues in my head, which throbs fiercely from the pain. How do I breathe? What a stupid way to die, suffocating while lying in the snow of an alley? Come on. Breathe. Breathe. Is Mitsuki going to be coming here? My ribcage rises and falls. Panic makes time stretch on to forever. But in reality, what happened had taken less than a second. I know how panic attacks feels, and you seriously can't breathe. They hurt so bad. What happened? I'd slipped because of a thin layer of snow. I hadn't noticed a puddle of ice or something. How stupid. My head is pounding. Guess I'll have to skip my first class and lie down in the infirmary. I try to get up, but maybe this is the way you get a friend. Yeah, right? It's horrible. I can't. My body won't listen as I frantically try to clench my palm into a fist. It doesn't work. I really am paralyzed. We're bleeding. The pain in my head intensifies. I open my mouth to call for help. Not a single sound comes out of my throat. All I can do is breathe and blink. Oh, that's not good. We haven't even gotten to do like a bad decision yet. We're already in a terrible situation. Feeling the cold of the ground against my humming nape. It can't be. Isn't ice my lucky object for today? I want to cry with resentment and fear, but I pull myself together. My composure is my main pride. And I never worry. Even when I'm suddenly questioned in class. I'm never afraid to ask a complete stranger for direction. Yeah, it's a great start to the story. We're already dying. Now too is the time to get it together. Would anyone guess that they should search for me in an alley where people never walk? Or few people ever walk? A place cut away from the daily routine? What if I lay here all day? Or longer? Would I freeze to death? What if I'm wounded? What if I damage something when I hit my head on the ground and I'm now bleeding? Oops. The world in front of my eyes blurs with fear, horror and pain. My mind goes blank. I'm afraid of losing consciousness, but it's slipping away like a haze misting between grasping fingers. The cold winter sky blurs and twitches with a black, pulsing net. Is Mitsuki going to appear soon? I'm passing out. Somebody. Help. You call for help. What are these voices? I don't understand anything. Call for help now. A confident female voice is the last thing I manage to distinguish before I finally sink into blackness. So probably Mitsuki. That's why I wound up in the hospital. I dislocated something in my spine during that fall, which is why I couldn't move a muscle. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Dislocations hurt a lot. To my surprise, the injury isn't serious. Damn! You dislocated a thing in your... Dislocations hurt like hell. You did it in a spot in your spine? And it wasn't serious? Excuse me? So within a couple of hours, I'm moving around successfully, not even feeling any pain. I wish my dislocations worked like that. That would be wonderful. Please make them work like that too. I would love for the pain to be gone within hours. Please let me do that too. Like, pretty please. Want that to be the case for me. Please. My head, on the other hand, is a little more of a complicated matter. I was actually bleeding from my nape. I'd also received a minor concussion. Yeah, right, sounds way too good to be true. Hi uncle, how you doing? Which is why I'm stuck in this hospital indefinitely. At first, the doctor's face doubled when I looked at him. Same with walls, ceilings, and nurses. So I lie with my eyes closed and bide my time until the machinations of my head come back into order. When I more or less recover, I'm visited by the people who happen to be in the alley at the time. And I make friends with Mitsuki and Senpai. There we go. The most wonderful people in the world. The horoscope wasn't lying. Ice really did bring such great happiness into my life. I mean, like, yeah, huh? Like, yeah, huh? Excuse me? I don't know if I very much think that's accurate. Like, in what way exactly? Is that, like, sure, you gain friends, right? But you got seriously injured. So, I mean, you know, a bit double on that one. A bit like, you know, huh? Excuse me? Also, let me see here. Could have done it without hospital. Yeah, right? Like, it would have been great without the hospital situation. You know? Could we just like skip that one? Skipping that part? You know? Let's see here. We shall. um, see. Skip. We shall skip. Yeah, the thing, my brain is just malfunctioning a bit. It's great at doing that. What was my brain thinking about? Struggling so hard. It's soon gonna figure out what it's thinking. Oh yeah. I have to end here because it's very late for me. Finally, I figured out what my brain was doing. So I will have us raid someone. So I hope you join me on that. Thank you for hanging out. It was great fun. And nice meeting you, everyone. So I hope you have a lovely night, evening, afternoon, morning. What did I say? Night? And all the other things that I definitely forgot just now. And let's go ahead and give them a hug, shall we? So give them some hugs. Yeah, you should. I don't know what time it is for you, but you really should go to sleep. Go sleep. And thank you for the follow. Sleep. And let's give them a hug. Va, Johnny.